Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury live stream channel. You know how it is. I'm on a support call trying to get a product key so I can change a setting in one of my electronic devices. And I'm starting the show. That's always the case, isn't it? Isn't that the way it goes? And I'm just on hold. I'm on hold. What do you do? What do you do? That's okay because I got a great audience here. Some great people. So let's run the intro. Let's run the intro and let's chat. Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the mainstream here. And we've firstly got a super chat from medium legend Toyota Mo. Super chat, where have you been? Good question. That's a very good question. I've been to visit the Queen. That's right, guys. Super chat. So, guys, I'm just on hold trying to get a code for a product key. I'm trying to get to work. And guys, just bear with me. Bear with me. I do apologize. How you been, guys? How have you been? How is your weekend going? In Australia, it's actually Monday. It's a beautiful 16 degrees at the moment. It's actually, I think it's a bit hotter. My computer says it's 16. Are they sure? 16 for Brisbane? It feels like about 23, 24. Okay, no worries. No worries. It doesn't matter. 19. It's saying not, how could it jump from 16 to 19? I don't quite get that, but 19. Okie dokie. No worries. That's okay. Okay, guys. So there we go. Watch Collector UK. Archie, meeting you at the London Watch Show last year. Yeah, that was a year ago. Can you believe that? That's a year ago. We got Patel Philippe, 11:59. What can I say? Support the Pontiff and super chat. That's Rob E. Erin Fletcher's in the crowd there. That is very good there. We got Erin Fletcher. What's happened to Curly and hey, I think they're just taking a bit of a break. Hopefully they'll be back soon. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So that's the story, guys. That is the story. What else can I say there? What else is new? Watches and wonders. Well, let's come in. You know, the problem is none of us will really get access to the hot stuff. I got a VIP friend of mine who offered me the new white dial Tudor Diet Pepsi. It's still a lot of money, and it's a lot of money, and I don't know if I'm that in love with it. It's kind of when I looked at the dial, it's kind of a silvery color. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be white. I'll just bring that up. Here we go. This was the actual piece that my friend offered me. It's kind of it's a whitey, sort of, yeah, it's kind of a silvery color. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad shot. But But I like it. I like it. It's expensive, Archie. Patel Philippe. It's expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. I think it's expensive. It's about 6,000 Aussie dollars. What's that? 6,000 is about 4,000 US, which is not ridiculous, but I don't know if it'll add anything. Yes, sir. Yes. No worries. Yes. Yes. Yes, you want to write it up? Yeah. The product key, yes. Sorry, 4. Yep. Yes. 0355. Yes. 0121. Yes. 0308. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the little dash in the middle, isn't it? The little yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's 4311 dash 0355 dash 0121 dash 0308. Okay. Okay. Leave it with me. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Bye. Sorry about that. You know how long I've been waiting to get that number? Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's this is just how life is. Sometimes it doesn't kind of fit in there, crossover. The Magpie, £2. Off to bed and taking you with me, AC3. Thank you so much, Magpie. Magpie, it's great to have you on the stream. Thank you so much there. We've got Jimmy, Fike Me Dead. Yes, Jimmy, that's what we're saying. Are we ordering pizza? No, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the pizza day. Order pizza and gain more weight, Archie. Not very professional, this. Well, hey, I've been on hold trying to get this key for the last... You know how it is? You just want to get the key. The call center opened at 8. I've been on hold for half an hour. I just wanted to get the key. The key, so that I could set this up. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Hey, you know what I mean. So that's the reason for it, guys. That's the reason. That's just how it goes. So anyhow, we just try our best. What can we do except try our best in life? Timely is coming because they changed. It is what's happened. The daylight saving has ended in Sydney, so that's how it is. Timely is coming on soon. Just be cool. It'll be cool. We've got Patel Philippe. Super chat. Let's just play the song for this guy here. This guy is a hero. This guy's a hero.
Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Hey guys, here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Thank you, Patel. We had a great 3-hour stream today with Timepiece Fund talking his one watch per brand 30-piece collection. Special guests were Higgy, that's Jonathan Quayle Higgins III, Jin, the Gin Tingler, Professor, and the Rancher. Thank you so much. The one watch per brand. I gotta tell you, I've been in there myself. Remember, I've got a list. I'm just gonna tell you that, remember when I had one watch per brand? Those were the days, my friend. They were interesting because you had to really think about what watches you would have in the collection. You had to really think about it. In my case, um, I remember they were the best of times. Let's have a look. Just calling the spreadsheet up. Just hang on, guys. Just bear with me. Oh yes. So I had, when I did the one watch per brand, I had a Breguet Type 20, Breitling Super Ocean. Remember, that's right. My favorite was the 42 mil Super Ocean Heritage 2, the black one, and I had the Shark Mesh, plus I had the rubber strap, the IWC Ingenua. I had a Speedmaster 1861, Tag Heuer Monaco Caliber 11, Tudor Black Bay Burgundy, Pam 24, Explorer 2 16570, Patek Philippe World Time 5110. And you know what wrecked it? The yin and the yang. What did I do wrong? I went and got a Tudor Hydronaut. So I doubled up on my tuners. And then the whole thing imploded. And I decided to go for, after that I then went and got the Maserati Blue Daytona, the Bluesy Submariner. Here we go. Timepiece Fund, $2. Shout out to number one supporter, Tanzil, sending PayPal. Thank you so much. What a wonderful guy. Just a wonderful, great salt of the earth guy there. So nothing wrong with that at all. So guys, those were good days. I remember them, because you'd have such variety, and you really, one watch per brand, you had to really think about which one do you want. Like with Rolex, it gets very complicated because there's so many good pieces. Do you get a sub? Do you get a GMT, like an Explorer, or a Pepsi, or a Black? What do you get a GMT? Do you get do you go oddball, Yachtmaster, Milgauss? What do you, because you could only got one slot to fill in the box. Omega, Seamaster or Speedmaster or Seamaster is kind of the way you go there. Patek, I had the world. That's classic. It was actually quite interesting having one watch per brand. It really did. I really did like it. Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. A few of Timepiece Fund's one watch per brand. He had a Breitling Navitimer B01. That's with the in-house. Here we go. We got Powie. Hey, Powie, how are you?
Tinkling's balls, Archie! Tinkling's balls!
Thank you, sir. What does that mean? Oh, he's gone. Here we go. This is interesting. Breitling Navitimer B01, Monaco. Okay, that's the Caliber 11. Speedy Moonwatch, Type 21 Breakster. Ooh, that's a nice watch. That the type, a little bit bigger, the Type 21. Patek 6119. Yeah. Oh, he's got a 6119. Fuck. That's the new Calatrava. The bigger with the hobnail bezel. Has you got white gold or rose gold? Lange 1815 up down. AP what Royal Oak's he got? What Royal Oak has he got there? And we've got Lost Spring Bar, $5. Archie, have you decided to go with Patek Rolex pair yet? It's the right move. Done for life with the best. This is the way. Interesting comment. Patek pairing. Yeah. I gotta tell you, that could be the way to go. We got Hunting Cat joining me. Hello, Hunting Cat. Hello, Hunting Cat. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, a little wiped out, but
Oh, what's wrong?
uh, well, I went hog hunting yesterday.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Involved a lot of hiking and walking and waiting and just standing on your feet for the entire day. It just wipes you out.
No problems at all, Mikey. No
Yeah, had a
problems
great
at
time with my
all.
brothers, both my
Yes.
brothers. Which is rare that the three of us get together. So it was super
Yeah,
fun.
no. Hey, that's great. That's fantastic to hear that you had a good time with your brothers and that there. That's beautiful news. Now tell me this. You're back in the saddle. Thank you so much. How's your mum going? Is she okay?
She's doing well. She's doing
That's good.
well. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. And
Good.
yesterday was actually my birthday. Um,
Happy birthday. How old are you, Mike?
56. I think if you do the math, 67 to 23, that would be 56, right?
Wowzers.
Um, so yeah, and so yeah, it was really special to spend my birthday with my brothers doing something we all love to do, and it was a real special treat.
That's fantastic, man. That's that's beautiful news, man. I'm really happy. I'm just gonna write that in my book here. So your birthday is the 1st of May, is that right?
1st of April, April
Sorry,
Fool's
first
Day.
first of April, yes. Um
April Fool's Day.
just writing that down there. Okay. So what year were you born, Mikey?
67.
Oh, 67. That was a great year. That was the first year my dad had paid employment.
Summer of Love.
So he's full time. He got a proper job. 1967. Amazing. Um, amazing
When
to
when the pharmacist asks for my birthday, I tell him April Fool's Day of the Summer of Love. they,
Summer
they
of Love.
they look at me funny,
They
but
look.
then I go on to tell them April 1st, 1967. They're like, "Oh, okay, I get it now." Um,
Yes.
but
Beautiful. Um, that's exactly it, Mikey. What time were you born?
I was born at like super early in the morning, like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning,
Okay. I was just
and
trying to check. After lunch or before lunch? You know what they say with the April Fool's jokes, isn't it? After lunch.
oh well, the thing is, I was,
Yeah.
my dad called all of his friends real early, saying I had a boy, and nobody believed him. They thought he was fucking with them, like because my mom was so close. They thought, oh, you're just April Fool joking me.
Yes.
So
Man.
um, he's like,
1967.
no,
Holy fuck. So that means you were a kid in the mid 70s, weren't you?
yeah, yeah. I kind of, through 70, I was 3 years old, right? And
Mhm.
70 to 80, that's where you're kind of like your eyes are opening to the world and you're just kind of absorbing.
Mm.
But you haven't
Mm.
formed any kind of identity yet. You're still just kind of
Yeah.
like blindly like wandering through life. Your
If you could
parents
do
are
your
still
time again, what's one thing you would change differently in your life?
um well, there's that 10-year period where I took a left turn on drugs, and
Yes.
I would change that. That's but if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't be here now talking to you. It's like everything comes
Yeah, I know.
together for a reason. But yeah, I definitely regret that. Okay, everything else I don't regret. Everything else has been fine in my life. I had a fine childhood and um, a loving
Yeah.
loving family. And after I straightened my act out, I got my loving family back, and
Yes.
uh, and it's been that way for many, many, many years. I'm 23 years clean now.
Beautiful.
And
No, we're really proud of you.
so yeah, family. Every day, family is what becomes more and more apparent is the most important thing in life. You lose everything, and you know the family is most families is what they're going to be there to help pick you up and take care of you if you need to. Just like I'm the free one in the family to care for the people that need help in my family. My brothers are very busy.
Yes.
I'm going to care for my mother as she goes along, and my father as he goes along down the road, because I'm the free one. I'm kind of the open valence electron.
Malik Diamond, $10. You know what? Malik Diamond, thank you so much for that super chat there. I think we might play a little song for Malik.
Baby cow going mad in a field. You make me feel so goddamn real. Baby cow going mad in a field, growing up to be somebody's meal. Baby cow, why don't you shake that ass? And I'll reward you with some blades of grass. Baby cow.
Baby cow. So Malik Diamond, $10. Archie, what kind of pizza are you going to get? Happy birthday, Mikey. Actually, with the pizza tomorrow, look, I was going to get a meat lovers and a pepperoni. Okay, so we're going to do that on the show tomorrow. That's right. That's Gin the Tingler. Gin the Tingler. So I want to say thank you to the Gin the Tingler. That was over the weekend there, and that is really special to have there. So yes, I think you're right. Family and friends are the two most important things in your life, and you're 100% right there.
Archie, can you show me how to delete posts that are not kosher? I don't want to wield my wrench and do anything drastic like time anybody out or anything. But I would.
That's probably the best way. That's probably the best way to do that is just to go on to the side there, click on the little three dots, and you can put user in timeout. That's probably the best way if there's an inappropriate.
I don't want to time them out. I just would like to delete that particular post. Is that available too on the three dots?
No, in StreamYard it's not. You've got to do that through the actual interface.
Oh, okay.
Through the web thing, but
I just
I don't know why people put negative. There's been some comments. I try my best to.
Yeah, and I've got thick skin. It's just one or two people are really just pounding me, like relentlessly, and they're not contributing any positive comments to the chat. They're just here to fucking pound me.
I just removed that one.
Yeah, and that's all he basically does is fucking make posts about me, and
I mean
it's getting old. It's just getting old. Yeah. It's just wearing on me, And
hey, I know. Look, I know exactly what you're saying there because I feel. Here we go. We got Powie again. Hello, Powie.
He's falling. Oh, Roger. Get a biggie. Happy birthday. It's Caesar, lover of Daddy. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you. Malik Diamond, $5. So did we answer the pizza? So probably pepperoni and meat lovers. There we go, Malik. And Malik Diamond's $5. Archie, are you still going to take the trip with my son? Yes, I am. I'm looking at doing that. At the moment, it's just started school holidays. So everything is super expensive. It's about 30% more than it normally is. So I'm going to go away overnight the next couple of weeks with him, and I'll broadcast from there. I probably won't put him on the stream. I don't think it's fair to do that for him. But I was going to spend some time with him, just go out, have some nice meals with him, chat to him. That's always a nice thing to do. So yeah, the thing is, right, family is very important, Mikey. Family and friends is the most, and it takes you a while to learn this lesson. You know what I mean, Mikey? It's something you
Oh
need to
yeah.
have and I mean, I'm not a communist, or I'm not saying that material goods aren't nice, but the reality, I'll be honest with you, Mike, sometimes the YouTube is a very hard thing to do, because you put so much, because you want to make content, you want people, it's so hard to have success on YouTube, so you put too much stuff out there, you say stuff, and then you get people, trolls, who just continually niggle at those things. They seize on one thing and they niggle.
Yeah.
And it's, the funny thing is, the people who are the biggest trolls, they don't display themselves, they don't use their real name, they don't fucking do anything like that, but they're super critical of yourself. And I got to be totally honest with you. If I had my time again, I mean, I love YouTube, don't get me wrong, Mikey, but I think I might have taken a different career choice.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the
If I
other
could
thing
go
is,
back, I would have become a pilot right from the get-go. At
well,
a young
it's
age.
very hard to become a pilot, but I mean, that it's always been.
I had my glider pilot's license at age 15. Or my solo license, and was well on my way. But then high school hit, and girls hit, and parents divorced,
Just hang on
ran
one
out
tick.
of money.
Timepiece Fund, $5. Love to Mike the Snake. Arch, please post PayPal. Please, Arch, please post PayPal. Let me have a look what he sent me something on PayPal. Let me have a look, guys. Sorry about the wait. I'm just having a look here. I think that was the $50. He sent me $50. I think that's the one. Thank
Nice.
you so much, Timepiece Fund. What a cool guy. I really. Oh, please post the PayPal address. Yes, that's what he's saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, PayPal address. Sorry, maybe. Okay, let me.
ARCHIELUXURY72@gmail.com. Right?
I'll just get this. Just give me one moment, sir. Let me get this for you, okay? I'll be 1 minute. Let me get this. So I've got to tell you, it can be difficult. Life isn't always easy, okay? It's things are tricky. And I in all honesty to you guys, you can only, in life, you can only really try your best. That's what can you do? What can you do, really? You can only try your best. That's all any of us can do. We can just try our best. And sometimes in life, Mikey, I'm posting it now. Just give me 1 moment, sir. I'm just going to pin it to the comments there. There we go. I've just pinned the PayPal address now. Thank you for asking for that there. Thank you, Timepiece Fund. What a cool guy. He's a lovely guy, Timepiece Fund. Nelson Oliveria, $20 Canadian. Happy birthday, Mike. How's the bike? How's the bike going, Mike? Now, Nelson, we're going to have to play a song for you because...
Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. There we go. Thank you so much for that very generous super chat. How is the bike going, Mike?
The bike's fantastic, man. It's one of the most beautiful Ducatis I think ever produced. On top of being one of the most fun Ducatis to ride ever made. It's a 2012 Hypermotard. It's not new, but it's just so much fun, and
You
I
be
love it.
careful, Mikey. You be careful. I've had a few
Oh
friends
yeah,
of mine who've had some come off. You be careful. Touch wood. You be safe. Ride
oh yeah.
safe. Ride safe.
I've been down twice hard already. I know. I I don't drive as often as I used to, and I drive much more
Mhm.
slowly. If I really get the urge to go fast, I'll pay the money and go to the racetrack and
Well, you
do a
grab
track
that.
day.
I'll just
Yeah.
cover this. I'll get the next super chat. Here we go. NATO, $8. You have moderators using the wrench as a starter symbol, then rather than doing a duty. Yeah, NATO. I'm trying my best. Trying my best there. Very sorry about that indeed. So yeah, I understand. I understand what you are saying there. We got Mr. GMT, Mr. Sexy, $5. Happy birthday, Mike. Ignore the haters. We love you and stay sexy, my brothers.
Uh,
Yes. That's
thank you.
from Mr. GMT, Mr. Sexy from Darwin.
Yeah, the
He's a
sexiest
lovely
man
guy.
in Darwin.
He is a really lovely guy.
I love Mr. Sexy or
Here
Mr.
we go.
GM.
Zero.
I call him Mr. Sexy, but Mr. GMT.
Here we go. Zero Fight Curly, $10. Wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Mike. Even though I died of a heart attack, Archie, fuck the haters. Let's see them do YouTube for 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would rather work 12 hours a day. Very, very, very fair point there. And we've got Sard in the house. Hello, Sard. How are you?
Hello, Ponte. Glad to see that Curly is doing well. Nark said
No,
that he had a heart attack.
no worries at all there. And we've got Timely joining us. Hello, Timely.
Hey, how are we? And Mikey,
Hello,
happy
Mike.
birthday.
Yes.
Hello, Timely.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hi,
son.
Sod.
Mike, you look fresh today.
Thank you. I'm a little worked over from yesterday, but I'm
How was
I'm
the
all
hunting adventure? How many?
we saw some pigs too far away. Didn't get any, but didn't matter. Being out there with my brothers was the main thing,
So you're
and
unhappy that you didn't kill any,
I'm
or
not
didn't eat,
unhappy.
enjoy?
I am not unhappy in any way, shape, or
You know,
form.
it's the worst time in the history of human being when they go for hunting and they don't find anything.
No, when I'm with my two brothers out hunting, we are having fun whether we are successful or not,
Hey,
and it was perfect.
I've just had some amazing super chat sent through. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart there. This is two very cool people have just sent an amazing super chat. And there is, of course, big shout out to Tan Zeal. That's the Timepiece Fund. He has sent $100.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh.
that's
And
really nice.
that was well
That is
the super chat for it too.
yes, sir. Check out PayPal. Shout out to number one supporter Tan Zeal. What a amazing super chat. And I've also had, this is really humbling. Malik Diamond has sent a massive super chat, $200. Take the sun out for a nice
Wow.
cigar or dinner. My dear friend Paul, I wish you the best. That's from Malik Diamond. And
Man, that's so generous.
that is so generous. It's that's very, very kind. That's very, and I got to say, Timepiece Fund, man, that's very kind. That's really, really kind there. So
Big Dave super chat.
yeah, I really do appreciate that. Big Dave, $20. Happy birthday to Mike the Snake, and thank you to Archie for all the entertainment. Big Dave, thank you
Big
so
Dave.
much.
And
Thank
Big
you
Thank
so
you
Dave,
very
much.
much.
Big Dave, this is for you, mate, for the $20 super chat.
Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get the thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Fantastic, fantastic. How have you been, Timely? Talk to me, Timely. How have you been? Talk to
Good.
me.
Very good. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's daylight savings has changed again, so we're
I
back to
know,
normal time now in Sydney.
I know. There's nothing we can do about that. That's just
No.
Oh,
The
man.
show starts. It's 8:30 Sydney time, or it's 8:30 your time as well now. But we're on the same thing. But
actually, what time is it now in Sydney?
same as you, 9:05 a.m.
No, yeah.
We're on the exact same time now, right across the eastern
Exactly.
seaboard, whatever you want to call it there,
Yes.
the East Coast. Unfortunately, though, that's when I'm stuck in traffic taking the kids to school. So this is the earliest I can be on every day now. So what I'll do is
okay,
I'll do half an hour in the evening as well to give you a bit of a
That's okay.
make it up.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Here.
I'll
Archie,
pull my weight. All good.
I've got to go take my mom home really quickly.
Hey,
Go
no
on.
worries.
So
No
I'll be
worries
back.
at all.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay.
No worries at all. No
And
worries.
some
No
very
worries.
kind words from Big Dave there as well. Much appreciated. You got some really cool guys in the chat today.
Very,
you know,
very
we've got
cool guys.
Patel Philippe, the boss man, the CEO, is there as well, and
Thank you,
General
the
Todd.
Timepiece Fund. Yes, thank you, Timepiece Fund. That is amazing, and that's very, very kind there.
Malik Diamond, $50.
And Malik
Jeez.
Diamond also, don't forget, he just sent a massive PayPal.
I know, very generous,
Okay, so
extremely generous.
Extremely generous there.
We'll go full screen while you read this one, Archie, because this is
Here we
$50.
go. Malik
Right?
Diamond, $50. Archie, would you go 5130 this time? What gold? Pull it up on Chrono 24, or we can dream world time chronograph. Let's get it going, Pontiff. Watch talk title. Okay. You know what? I would probably go 5130. The 5130 is slightly bigger, so it's 39.5 mils. The 5110 was 37. Okay, so I reckon it's the biggest one. Some people don't like it because it's got the hour hand with the circle in the hour hand, but I actually like that. I do like it.
Yep.
Personally, what metal doesn't matter. I actually love it in white gold. I tell you this, white gold would be white, yellow, or rose, or platinum. The platinum would be the best, but that's really expensive. Let's pull it. I'll pull it. Do you want me to pull it up, or you want to pull it up, Time?
I've got it here. I've got it here on Chrono. Can you just add to screen whatever it is there?
Yep,
so not
done.
Archie, are these rhodium plated or no?
Actually, that's a good question. So the rhodium plating, some of them are, some of them aren't, because the rhodium plating happened about 2008. About the same time they went to Patek seal instead of Geneva seal. It's about the same time.
It's a beautiful piece.
It is absolutely 66,000. Fuck, that's expensive. Unfortunately, they aren't cheap. You see, I actually prefer the prices in US dollars. They seem so much
Super
more
chat, Archie.
attainable. Super chat. We got a super chat from M1911, $5. I bust balls about drama queens, but I truly hope Curly is okay. Yes.
So just with this, can you just explain what's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Yes, M1911 is a VIP, so we have to answer this super chat. Narc said that either Narc or Narc said that Sirocco told that Curly had a heart attack.
Oh shit!
So so he's super chatted from his hospital bed. So we have to confirm this. What's happening with him? Was it interior infarction? Swinging the sexy kangaroo. How are you? Who is this?
Hey, with Mr. So-so.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Jonathan. Hi, Arch.
It's me in the swinging
Hello,
kangaroo.
how are you
Yeah.
guys?
It's all happening.
All right. See you guys later. See you later.
Thank you. Want to see you again.
Thank you so much. Look at that. What a great team up there. They
So
just
our
came
prayers for Curly, Archie, if you can do 1 hour silence for Curly, I think that will be sign of respect.
Jeez. Well, listen, Kumpari, if you're watching now, I don't know if you are, best wishes to you, my friend, and I hope a very speedy recovery. Yeah, if there's anything you can do, let us know. Yeah, we're always here for you, mate.
Yeah. If you need blood, Mike the Snake is there.
Tutto posto, no?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's some pretty sad news. I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of Curly. I like him. He's a really
I think
nice
Curly's
guy.
okay. I think Curly did super chat. I think Curly's okay.
Yeah, but we have to confirm what kind of heart attack was it.
We've got other people saying he didn't have a heart attack. He just had some time off with one of his children. So I hope that is the case.
I'm hoping you're all right, Curly. I hope it's all just bullshit. But if it's not, man, really, I hope you get better.
Curly had double bypass. Watch Nicholas said last night on his stream.
So we're getting
Archie, Curly wants a link, so we have to be very polite with him because, once somebody has a new operation, you have to be very kind and, soft with that person, even though if he is a rascal, no problem.
Nate, $8. In fact, Curly did not have a heart attack. This is rumor started on Doc's report.
The link has been dropped. We have dropped the link.
Archie, we have to be easy on him, Curly. Yeah.
Yes.
He should not scream anymore,
No, definitely not. Definitely not. We got to be easy on the Curly. We love the Curly. The Curly's a great guy.
It's good to see Angelic and we've got Patel and everyone in the chat. Here we go.
That's Surti Danny. Hello, Surti. Or super chat reminds.
There once was a man who didn't do shit for free. His name was ARCHIELUXURY. Send in your super chats now, please, so I can carry on this show. So, Archie punters will come. Check the one from Tan, it's a big one. Patrick Philip, you're not done. Send in super chats now, please.
I like it.
Thank you so much. That's so cool.
We need to record that.
That is very, very cool. That is.
That can be really super chat song too.
Yes.
Very cool. So, okay. What's been happening, Arch?
Archie,
I don't know.
a question.
It was actually Wizard who had another heart attack bypass.
Yeah, all of them have heart attacks these days. So, Archie, my question was, it is very important. What are your tips for a metal, for something that is plated, either gold plated, silver plated, anything, to have durability? What should be the care for it? You have to stay away from alcohol, perfumes.
Basically, don't wear the bloody thing.
Yeah, that's correct.
See, this is a problem that not only the patricians but the plebs also have, right? So the patricians on that end, they have the rhodium plated white gold Patek, and on the other end we've got gold plating, right? So
the other thing is, don't forget, the cheap watches used to be brass base with chrome plating. You remember chrome plating?
Chrome or nickel plating.
And it's, I think the thing is this, look, anything that the body produces is pretty hard on these surfaces. And they say, here we go, Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, how much would you estimate Narc's studio apartment above the chicken shop cost in Sydney? Narc studio apart, probably
Sydney, but you're on your leg,
probably,
right?
I reckon the studio shop above the chicken shop would probably be $1.5 million.
You got him good, Tim. And we got Curly. Compare. Che successo?
I'm on the heart monitor, Arch.
Are you okay, Curly? Seriously, jokes aside.
Hey, Sad, why don't you go suck a fucking camel dick, Sad?
These are right.
What happened?
Can you big screen my avatar? Can you?
All right,
put me on full screen?
Sure. Boom. Oh, we both did it. Archie, one drive.
Sorry. You do it. I will stay back.
You see, hey Archie, you see this face?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
You see this inbred face? This guy's family tree is one branch. That's all it is. This is the guy that says I had a heart attack. This inbred guy that tells
Relax,
you
Curly, relax.
that tells you you're miserable, that tells you how to your life advice, your health. You see this inbred fuck? This is the guy. Now, you want Narc to turn his camera on? This is him. Right here.
This
You
is
see
not.
him?
I was gonna say
This
quickie.
this is in America. It's not only called a hillbilly, it's called an inbred hillbilly in America. I don't know. What do you call these people
Hey,
in
hey.
what do you call these people in Australia, Archie?
Delinquenti.
Look at them. You see the droopy eyes, the eyes are uneven. You see the droopy eyebrows. You see there's no hair under this hat. This is the guy that tells you, Archie, about your life advice, that you're miserable, how to eat healthy. This is the guy right here. This fucking Down syndrome looking fucking retard.
Did you had a heart attack? Yes or no?
I didn't have a heart attack, you fuck. Don't suck a camel.
Relax. No,
Don't tell me to
You'll
relax.
puncture your heart. You'll puncture it.
Hey,
Relax.
let's see-
Come on,
hey,
relax.
hey,
You are a
hey,
pacemaker.
hey,
You had a multiple
let's see-
bypass.
hey,
Relax.
hey,
Come on. Don't kill
Pakistani
yourself
man.
on the stream.
Let's see
Please
one
relax.
fucking watch.
You are
Let's see-
screaming too
let's
much.
see
It is
one
not good
Rolex.
for your pulse. Come on,
Hey,
relax,
Pakistani
please.
man, you like making fun of Mike the Snake? Turn your
Who is
camera
he?
on. Let's see one date that you have, Saad. You're
I don't
so
have
full of
any.
shit. I know
I
you
don't have any. So what if I don't have a date? What's the
You
problem?
said you had one. You
It
said you
doesn't
had
make a
bunch.
big N out of you when you have
You're
a date.
so full of shit. You're fucking.
I
you're
said
a fucking
I was
whore.
caring
You're
for
a
you.
fucking servant.
You had a heart.
You're a
Narc said
servant.
that you had a heart attack. I was
You're a
caring for you.
servant.
What's the problem with you?
Look at the
You will
fucking
puncture
pictures
your
you
heart.
take.
Please don't do this to yourself.
I thought being a homosexual was illegal. In
You're a good
Pakistan.
man. Curly, you're a good man.
I thought they stoned homosexuals to death in Pakistan. What happened?
I
How
don't
did you
know
get-
that.
How
But
did
what
you
I
fucking
know
get
is
past?
we have to care for you. Narc, come on, relax,
You
please.
don't have to care for me.
Relax,
I care
come
for
on.
myself, baby.
You are a good man, Narc.
Hey, how come you never super chat, Saad, since you drive
I
a
never
Rolls
super
Royce?
chat. There is no super chat from my side. Don't worry about these things.
Hey, Curly.
You're a fucking poser. At least my
You're
mistake
also
tells the
you'll
truth.
puncture yourself. Please don't do this.
Curly. How you been, man?
I've been good, Archie. How you been?
Hey,
I love
man,
how it just goes from that to I've been good, Archie. It's good.
Can you patch things up with Watch Nick with me, right? He got upset because I removed his wrench because I was trying
Archie,
to get
I
rid of-
haven't talked. This is the first day that I've had off. I haven't talked to anybody. I don't know anything about what's going on. I
Just
told
tell him-
Watch Nicholas last Saturday what my situation was.
Yes.
I did not know that he was not going to stream it all anymore. I don't know what happened. I haven't contacted him.
Curly,
So,
sorry
Curly.
to interrupt. Now that the yelling's over, there's a super chat on the screen. Can you read that one for me, please?
There's a super chat here
No,
from Fern
Archie,
J75. Fern J75 was just offered my Grail watch, a JLC Gyro Tourbillon 1 with no box, papers from a reputable dealer for 120,000. This is probably my exit watch. Should I pull the trigger? I got a friend of mine who actually has a JLC Tourbillon. It's not the Gyro Tourbillon, but it's a JLC Tourbillon. He got it for about $40,000. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if this is the one, but I've just punched in
Yeah.
basically what he's written there.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me go to the screen here. But that's the watch. But
Sorry,
That's
let me
yes.
just move back from that. There we go.
yeah, okay.
I'll just
So
take
that's
super
the
chat
watch
off.
that I've had a look at, but that's saying 725 Australian. That can't be the watch.
Fuck! What the hell?
Surely that can't be the one. That's like
It's
anyway.
a Gyro Tourbillon 1. This is a Gyro Tourbillon 3.
Oh, this is the 3. Sorry.
What's the 1?
There's a square JLC that just came out. That's a tourbillon, a reversal tourbillon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no,
Beautiful.
it'd be a circular one he's talking about. I got to be honest with you,
Yeah.
JLC is a great brand. I love the brand.
Here we go.
Is it gonna look? Let's have a look. Tourbillon 1. Let's have a look. Is this it here?
It's the one. Has to be the one. What do you think, Archie?
120. It's beautiful. 120 is a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Lot of money.
No box or papers. What the fuck? What's it? I think if you're buying it for yourself and you really want it, it's okay. But 120,000, that's a lot. It's big boy money.
So it's one of those ones where you're probably not going to get it all back if you sell it. So make sure you like it, yeah?
Because there's so much money. You understand? This is so
Yeah.
expensive. It's Malik
So what do you
Diamond,
recommend
$20.
first?
Archie, Chrono,
Hang on, hang on.
24. Sorry.
Archie, sorry, just to finish that one off so he gets his value. What do you recommend?
It's a fucking amazing watch.
It's a
Amazing
masterpiece.
watch. It just pisses me off it doesn't have box and papers. Why doesn't it have box and papers? 120,000 is a lot of money.
He said this is going to be his exit piece, his end game.
Yes.
He loves it. So you do it. I'd say, look, if that's going to be your end game, you're done. You're not
I
doing
thought
anything more.
100 would be on the money. I thought 100 without box and papers would be the money, but
you know what? You live once. Fuck it. Just do it.
Just do it. 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 It's an amazing watch. Absolutely amazing watch.
Malik Diamond.
Malik Diamond, $20. Archie, Chrono 24, Paddock World Timers and Chronographs. Said Saad, please keep this man on track. Bear is not here.
Okay.
So we're looking at these. I honestly think the world time, you're best just to have a world time itself. I think it gets too complicated if you have world time chronographs. I think it gets starting to get too crazy. I think the traditional world time uses the 240 movement. That's what I'd be inclined to do. Fuck,
Archie, what will be your
55,000 for a 5110J? Jesus Christ. They want a lot.
I wanted to wish Mike a happy birthday. Archie, I'm going to go because Watch Talk bores me to fucking death. So
take care, Curly. Take care.
Yeah, take it easy.
Thank
See
you
guys.
so much,
Hey,
Curly.
Archie, 11 days, no cigarettes.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, Sad.
Yes.
Let's see one of your day dates, Sad.
Hey, Curly.
You're so full of shit, Sad.
Curly.
At least Mike's not full of shit. He's not a poser.
You're a good man,
the
Curly.
link.
I love you.
I dropped the link in case your hat-wearing mate wants to jump on, you know?
Who?
Narc.
Your avatar.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going to tell Archie how to run everything, how to run his life, how to do his show, how to make money. Sure. Go deliver pizzas. See you, boys. Take care.
Take care.
Hey, Arch, as far as Watch Nicholas goes, I think you should just talk to him.
Okay.
It never hurts talking. You know, the spite always comes from lack of communication, Arch.
Listen.
Yeah.
Just
one thing I've learned.
I agree with Curly. Have a chat with him. Let him know exactly what was going on at the time and what you were trying to do to mitigate the risk, regardless of what you just did, like a blanket wrench removal.
Oh, hey, by the way, Archie.
Yes.
That Australian movie that Tim did was excellent.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
It absolutely proved him to be the liar that he is, because you know what? You came off gracious. You came off like a fucking great host, an interesting host. And I think he knew you were gonna tell him to stop showing it. That's why he did. You came off great, Archie. It was excellent.
Thank you. Thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you.
Archie, you're missing super chats,
You
Archie.
should play it on your channel, Arch. Take it easy.
Thank you. Thank
See
you.
you, boys.
Thanks, Curly. All right,
Take
so
care.
Malik Diamond, right? So he's going to protect
sir.
world timers and chronographs, and for Saad to keep the man on track. Saad's keeping the man on track, but
So,
let's have a look at
Archie,
this.
what's the sweet spot for a world timer? Which one do you think is best bang for a buck?
I think best bang per buck, 51.30. 51.30 is the way to go. 51.30, that's the 39.5 mil one. I think that is the best bang per buck. Absolutely great bang per buck. Amazing piece. And about 40,000 US dollars. I've seen them as low as low 30s. Sometimes
piece.
chronos.
What used to be retail on these, Archie?
Look, the best way to confirm retail is to see they were about. The problem is because of inflation and that was 10 years that they stopped this models a number of years ago. So that price, it's like saying what was the retail price from 10 years ago isn't really
the equivalent new model.
Yeah, well, you just look at the previous model was the 5230, which they were about $60,000.
All right, cool.
Okay.
We're going to move on a little bit now.
Okay, we'll come back to Malik Diamond, Chronos.
We'll come back to Malik
World
Diamond.
Timers.
We're just going to get some super chats out of the way.
Mr. Valju, $5. If you're spending on a grand comp north of six figures, you need this fully kitted box and papers, no exception. He's talking about the JLC.
Yep.
Very fair point. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Mr. Valju. Van Lux, $2.80. Hope you recover fast, Curly. Yep.
Oh, he recovered pretty quick.
And we got RV, $2. Mike, sell the Ducati to restore the burned Pantera. There
All
we
right,
go.
back to sorry, Mr. Valju. Back to Malik Diamond. So this is your pick of world time, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
Let's go to a chronograph now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your chronograph selection?
Oh, look, I would have to say the 5170. That's absolutely sexy. So these are substantially more money. The chronograph, these are substantially.
Oh, look at that one, blue.
That's the platinum one, actually.
Oof. Which one are we looking at, Arch?
This here is the platinum. It's
So we go
absolutely
Jeez,
blue dial,
211,000 Australian,
and it's got diamonds as well on it. So I got to be honest with you. The one next to it, yellow gold, would probably be the cheapest.
It's got to hurt.
It's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt.
Gotta hurt.
So it's about 100,000 cheaper, half the price, less than half. So half the price. Is anything wrong with that? Look at that.
It's a beautiful watch.
So if I had a choice of a world time or a chronograph, I got to be honest with you. These are both amazing things. They're both amazing.
Archie, what do you think of weekly calendar that TAN has?
I think that's 12. Yeah, I think it's fucking amazing. I think that's really interesting.
I'll bring it up. A beautiful piece.
I think that is a absolutely gorgeous piece. You can't fault that. It's just so modern. It's young. I love the. I actually would like to know what week of the year it is. That's something that I think would be very handy to know, because it gives you a perspective of how far we're into the year.
Yeah. Yes.
I think it's a fantastic complication. Weekly calendar. It's amazing stuff.
I think it's unlike anything else that I've seen that they've brought out, being a weekly calendar. I don't remember any kind of weekly calendar brought out. I think the layout is beautiful. I think it's very busy, like the dial's busy, but it's done in a way that it's easily readable, if that makes sense. Not like the Navi timer where it's fucking all over the place for me. Like, you look at it and you have to really pay attention to what you're doing. But with this, gorgeous piece. And the best part about it is it makes TAN smile very big.
And Tamley, the good thing about these watches is you can change the strap and make it formal or either casual.
Yeah.
Just it's a strap only.
You could put a beautiful chocolate brown alligator on that and wear it, formally, or you can put something like a suede or just a cuff leather on and wear it casually. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I think this is very modern. It's very contemporary. The thing is about it is that's amazing is that it's also, this is stainless steel. Pateks in stainless steel are really
rare.
It's funny,
yeah.
it's the opposite. So if the average
Exactly.
punter would be like, "Oh, I want gold or platinum or something like that."
Yes, but it's the steel one that's
It's the steel.
expensive.
That's the funny thing. I like that. That's pretty cool.
But I've always loved this watch. What I like about it is they've tried to casualize it a bit. It's like wearing a suit with no tie. I
Yeah.
love that caramel strap. I love that font is supposed to be like handwritten. It's a font that's like a handwriting. It's got a very casual, and I love the indicator for the week and the actual day itself. That little red, it looks like a
Yeah.
crochet puck, like to play lawn bowls or something. I like how they've done that. It's really, really, I like it. I think it's a great way they've done
Family,
it.
what's the price on these?
They're
Any
not
idea
cheap.
their pointers?
I think they're about
Let's say
40,000 US. 40,000. They're not cheap. They're about. I think he paid. What did he pay? High 30s. I think he paid. Excuse me, Tan, if I got the price wrong, but it's.
I think you will find the price on Chrono 24.
Gonna have to,
Yeah.
I think. Let me have a
Yeah.
look. Give me a second, and I'll have a look.
It's a wonderful look. The question is, okay, so what do you go for? World time? Do you go for a manual one chronograph? What do you go for? Or a weekly calendar?
Okay, so Aussie, they're going anywhere between 60,000 and 83,000.
Very
Yeah.
expensive. So,
So-
Archie, yeah, this is a good question. World time
Yes.
versus this. Which one will you pick?
Fuck, that's a tricky. Serdy Danny, how are you, Serdy?
All right, mate.
That was awesome, man.
Look, you know what I would do? I'll tell you honestly. I would go world time, but I'm a bit of an old fuddy-duddy, okay? I'm a 50-year-old guy,
This is a more modernish kind of Patek piece. Like this is a bit more hip and trendy. But the world time is such an elegant piece, and the world time sort of harps back to the 20s kind of feel. Like it has that kind of the DNA of it basically still there.
Yes.
You can see similarities between the original world time and the current ones that are there. It's a beautiful piece. So it's not going to feel as modern as this. You have to admit, right?
No, that's exactly right. Exactly right. It's
both are beautiful in their own way. They're both special watches. Anyone that owns one is bloody lucky.
100%.
We got Dirty Danny.
100%.
It's Dirty Danny here. I'm a bloody dirty bugger me. Well, I'm only dirty on weekends. Only shag sheep on weekends. I'm a bloody dirty northern bugger.
Archie, how do you convince your mind that steel is more expensive than gold and platinum on these watches?
Look, Patek has always been special. Always been special to have steel. They have so few steel pieces. You've just got to realize what it is. They had a few Calatravas that were in steel. There, if you look at Pateks, anything in steel is super special. So, look, you either get it or you don't get it. It's one of these things. I think a lot of people. You've got to realize this. You've got to realize this. You got to get it yourself. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. You know what I mean? It's
nobody can convince you.
Exactly. I mean, it's like, how do you convince someone that manual wind chronograph? The funny thing is, on the when people say to me, "What's a good first watch?" and I used to say, "Hey, get a man on the moon, get a man on the moon, man on the moon, man on the moon," right? And then they say, "Yeah, but I want automatic," right? But then the funny thing is, if someone's looking at a Patek and they want the manual wind chronograph, they don't say, "Oh, it has to be automatic." they get it. You understand? More mature
Yes. Yeah.
collector just gets it.
Archie,
Right.
does it piss you off when someone asks you a question for your advice? So you give them your advice, and then they just go totally against it, like you've just said then about getting a Speedmaster, and they say, "Oh, but I want automatic." So what's the point in asking your advice in the beginning if they're not going to take it?
No, I don't get pissed off. I think that's just that's because they're novices. You see?
Yeah,
They'll come
I think
full
it's
circle.
just because they kind of they don't get it. They just don't get it because they don't understand that the special speedy is the manual wind. You
yeah,
see what I mean?
yeah.
And it's
Well,
funny
the way I
because
see it is, if someone's asking for your advice, and you've had many watches, and you've given them your advice, and they start changing it, what was the point
Yeah.
in asking you at the beginning? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, I understand exactly what you're saying there. It's
Because some people need to make mistakes, Danny.
Yeah, I just don't get why would you ask someone's advice if you're going to go against what they tell you.
It's kind of like I see a lot on watch forums, especially the Omega forum, where people go, "Oh, is this real, or has this been redialed or something?" But they've already bought the thing. Too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, and then try to get away with Snyder's saying, I got left this by me granddad or something like that. No, they're full of shit. It's fake as fuck. What's
Super
it
chat.
worth?
Super chat. Thank you so much. Super chat. Yankee Doodle $2. Paddock 5054. Is it too small? Thoughts on this watch?
This is a
Patek.
beautiful watch. I'll just bring it up now. This is one where the case back actually opens, like a pocket watch. The
So
thing
the
is,
size
it's
on this.
31.
I thought it was
31 mil.
36.
Here, interesting. The case is only 31 mil.
It's lovely looking watch, that.
31.
31.
Oh no.
Actually, it's a 5054.
Yeah.
Let's just double check that.
31 mil.
What's this other one saying?
I'm
30.
looking here at the case back, Archie. Look, 5054. Right?
Yeah.
31 mil. Micro rotor, but the micro rotor is big on this watch because it's 31 mil. Onion crown, display back.
Super chat, Archie. What's your opinion, by the way, on this watch? Yeah.
Look, I love it. This actually, the funny thing about this watch is it ties in. I thought it. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I thought it was 35 mils. Okay, we'll double check this in a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this ties in to the Neptune, the Patek Neptune, the 5055. Okay, the Patek.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the bracelet. That's a bracelet. There's a 5055, which is similar. 5055 is similar. The funny thing is it uses the 240 movement. This is the same sort of movement that's in the famous Nautilus 5712.
Archie, we'll come back to that one. Just quickly, super chat.
Super chat. America 5726 $2. Why was Mike the Snake hunting his bros? Is that legal? He was hunting with his brothers. He went hunting with his brothers. So
okay, so maybe we got a bum steer here as well. Because if I look at this one, have a look. This is a 5054 as well.
Oh, the diameter just goes down. Just go down.
Yeah. It's at 36.
Maybe they were talking. It's 31 mils. Is the movement size?
The movement maybe.
Yeah, or on Chrono 24, it's 36 also.
Okay,
yeah.
36 mil. Okay, well that's not bad. I mean, that's okay for a dress piece.
Looks a bit like a converted pocket watch.
Pocket watch, exactly. That's exactly the aesthetic because it's got those lugs on there.
Yeah, just with case back up and there, just reminds me of a pocket
personally,
watch.
Okay, I'll tell you what I think. I think it's actually, it wears like a 35. These will always be a little bit cheaper because of the size. I got to tell you this. Can I please tell you this? Please, can I please tell you this? One thing about Patek I've noticed. and I say this, I love Paddock. Even the 37 mil ones are fractionally too small. Okay, so this here, they still want big money for these. These are not cheap. I probably would say I would say you're better off to get a bigger one, because the size is so important. As time is going by, these 33 mil Calatravas, they're penalized heavily. Even that annual calendar I had was 37 mils, right? 5035.
Yeah.
They're considered too small. And it never went up. Okay. Yeah, the world time was worth 50 grand. Yeah, I get that. Yes, it did. But these smaller ones.
Archie, but did you like it? You loved
Sorry?
it, didn't you? The world time you had, you loved it, didn't you? Regardless
I
of
did.
time.
I did. I love the annual calendar as well. I would never have sold them. I would never have sold them, to be honest.
So what does it matter? There's no to prove to anybody, is it? You've bought them for yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
But what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to give you the hindsight. Thinking about it, if I was to buy a world time now, I'd probably go for the bigger one, the 5130, which is 39.5. I think that makes so much difference. You don't realize it, but it does.
It's bigger money though as well, isn't it?
Not much bigger. It's not much bigger, actually. They're actually a bit of a bargain.
Was it available when you got your old one?
I barely got into the old one. Okay, I could barely afford that, yet alone.
Well, I'm wondering, did they make the larger one when you got your older
one? My one came out. The standard world time I had was from 2000 to 2006, and then it went 2006 to about 2011. There we go. Sandro H 20 knock. Pull up the 5396 G-014 on chrono in Australia. Let's have a look.
Got it here, Archie.
Oh, here we go. Beautiful watch. That's like our friend David N has got in Canada. He's got this watch.
Yeah, finally get to the watch.
There we go. Yeah. So the dash 013 tells you 0014. That tells you it's Breguet numeral, grey dial. Absolutely beautiful watch that there.
I love it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I think this is one of them. It looked better in person than it does on a picture.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I totally agree with you there. It does.
I don't think this picture will do it any justice.
No, well, he wanted it on chrono, so I've got it here. But happy to bring it up on.
No, I mean just in general time. I don't mean just this picture.
Oh no, I know what you mean, but I want to see if I can find a wrist shot of it too, though. I mean, that'll make it look a bit better.
Kind of a problem that exists just with our format. You know, we're only able to show these in the form of pictures. You know, so unless
there was a question for you. Somebody said that you were hunting your brother. So is that legal?
No. I went hunting with my brothers, and I had a wonderful time yesterday.
We thought you were like filming Deliverance 2 or something. You know, you're out there hunting each other and shit.
No,
Sad.
none of
Chacha
that.
Seiko.
Yeah, Chacha Seiko. How is your uncle Seiko?
He's doing just fine. Yeah, still making those bracelets.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Please pass our warmest regards to him.
Super chat.
Cosmic $2 Arch. Compare and contrast 5496 and the 5327. So the 5496, that's a perpetual calendar jump date. And I gotta be. Do you want me to call it up, Timely, or do you want to call
both of them? Yes.
It's an amazing watch. Perpetual calendar jump. So when the jump gets to 31, it jumps to 1. Okay, so it's perpetual.
I love it.
A beautiful watch. And then the 5327.
Which I've got here now. It's just loading.
personally, I actually prefer the 5327. I think that's a traditional. I love the blue. I've actually touched this I've had a guy in Singapore, fan, GJ, I can't remember which way around it is. He had one of these. He bought from the saloon. Absolutely fucking beautiful.
Here's a better shot of the 5496, by the way, because that was a shit picture before.
Oh, that is gorgeous as well.
And
that number at 12 o'clock, you see that? That's the... So that's... That number at 12 o'clock tells you which cycle you're in for the leap years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. I actually like this. I love this watch. I love the jump. I love the jump function on a lot of watches.
Archie, I think you should do a fresh top 10 Patek Philippe watches again now. There are so many models these days, so it makes people confused.
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, these things are getting so out of hand in price now. You know, there used to be some really good bargains for the savvy collector, but I'll be honest with you, all of these perpetual calendars, they've always been expensive, very expensive. And
yes.
My scooter today.
Sorry?
Mike's.
Yeah.
Kota.
Kota.
Tate. Kota. Tate.
Google Translate, right?
His dog's balls.
Well, this watch is the dog's balls. I'll say that. This has got it all for me in a Patek.
Mike, today I drove a Pantera, by the way. No,
How'd you go there, didn't you?
I've sent pictures to Archie's group. I'm not joking. Yeah. It had a gauge on the left side of the dash, oil pressure gauge, something like that. Why is that? There was one gauge, and the cassette player is
vertical.
Vertically.
Yes.
Vertical.
Yeah, the radio is on its side, and it usually had 3 gauges just to the next to the cassette. And somebody may have added some gauges, but I believe they only had 3 gauges to the right of the stereo, and maybe that swapped.
The gauge was axle pressure, axle temperature.
Was axle pressure?
Axle temperature.
They had water temperature, oil pressure.
And the problem that I had with that car was you are not able to see the instrument cluster because of wrong design of the placement. The steering wheel, it does not make you show the instrument cluster.
Most people swapped the larger steering wheel out for a smaller steering wheel, anyways. But yeah, and like my car didn't have the original seats in it. It had seats out of an old Corvette, so you sat a little bit lower.
We've got
because
JJ joining us.
What's up,
Hello,
guys?
legend.
Hello,
JJ.
Hello, guys. How is everybody?
Namaste.
Are you doing a Sunday fun day today, JJ?
Yes.
Oh, I call him Namaste.
Doesn't that mean hello and goodbye?
We want to link to you, JJ. Is that okay?
Sure thing. That would be great. I would appreciate that.
Actually, I tell you what, I will just link to you now so it's done there, JJ, because we like to support you. So that is actually show 120 today. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Arch.
Why I sold my luxury watch collection, including Rolex? What the fuck? Tell us. You can't have a title like that and not do it. Please explain. What the fuck happened?
Stay tuned, Arch. Stay tuned.
It's clickbait, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a late April Fool's, Arch. Late April.
Okay. Hey, I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly. I'll be right
Okay,
back. Just
Archie.
cover me.
So, Danny, I had a question from you. Why did you choose gold or ceramic teeth? No, it's not a joke because I have to do cap on one of my teeth also. So, you have to give me some good advice on it.
And I've got a follow-up question for you as well. Is it like Patek, where stainless steel is the more sought after, or is gold still?
I like how your tooth is glowing in the dark right now.
Fucking hell.
Fucking sad. You have me in stitches, mate. I can't even breathe when you're on the stream. You are one funny bastard. Funny, I'm dead.
I love Mike. Mike, I love you, man. You know that it's all fun, yeah?
Yeah.
But the only problem is it's still a confusion, you know. Why laughing? What's
Saad had to sell all his day dates because of you, Mikey. You know that, eh? To reimburse people for all the boxes.
What's that now? I owe everybody a day date?
No, Saad had to sell all of his day dates, all of his presents.
Yeah, I'm in the hiding, you know.
Pay for
Still.
the boxes.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, you have to do some work. Why so sorry? Starts working.
Well, I've just been behind. Life has been eventful and.
But you just said that you had a great time with your brothers.
I
didn't
did.
you?
I did.
So
Yeah.
why is life bad?
I'm not complaining. I'm not saying life is bad or terrible or.
Then why are you not working?
Well, I'm on the show right now, so I'm not working
No.
because I'm on the show.
Super chat from
right
JJ's
now,
Watch Hangout, $2. Toilet break sponsored by JJ's Watch Hangout.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir. Just like old times.
Mike, you don't
Archie
like
likes
working?
to see that when he comes back.
Today,
Yeah.
I'm spending my days caring for my mother for the most part. So my work has the amount of work that I've been getting done has been less than normal.
Mike, what do you think about Saad? He keeps saying that a dog pissed in your mouth or something. What's he on about?
That's something.
What?
I don't know where that came about.
No, you told us that when you pick her, she pisses on you because she's afraid of you, didn't you? You said that she had some trauma or something.
Well, before I
Wait,
got
I thought that
yes.
was a true story that you picked up the dog and it pissed on your face.
Hang on.
Did you tell that story on the air one day?
She pisses in your mouth and the dog's got the problem. What?
The dog just had anxiety issues, and every time
it got anxiety
I'd reach down
because
to
you
pick
know
the dog up.
one day you didn't mute your mic and we heard this. Come over here to your dog, so he
Like a
obviously will
piss.
Well, I can't say that the dog didn't frustrate me at times, but
Did you beat him?
I never hit her or smack her or anything. She was never, abused or taken badly care of. But she was just so
But
badly
you were very annoyed with her. I remember when she used to be here with you. You used to curse her.
Maybe she was pissed off at you.
Maybe.
Yeah?
No, she and my other dog were best friends, and basically it was kind of hands free. I just let the two out in the morning, and they would, take care of themselves all day. Let them in when they wanted, and they took care of each other.
All right, Mikey, hang on, Mikey. That's that. 1 sec. We'll continue on with that. But here we go.
Yeah.
With the super chat.
JJ's Watch Hangout, $2. Toilet break sponsored by JJ's Watch Hangout. Thank you, JJ. And we got Van Lux, $7. Toilet break actually sponsored by Van MF Lux. Sorry, JJ.
All right, 1 sec. I just got to get something out of the oven. 1 sec.
It's all right. We could
No
co-sponsor.
We need another.
So did the dog piss in your mouth, Mike, or what?
No.
Okay.
Never pissed in my mouth.
So, guys, I got to tell you these Pateks here, you see these expensive Pateks. I got to tell you guys, I would say to you, try and get the bigger sizes. I think smaller sizes are going to be heavily penalized. I don't really see it. I don't really see it coming that back, to be honest with you. I think if possible, try and get 37 as the minimum. 37 as the minimum. If not, 38. What do you guys think the best size watch is? JJ, what
40.
do you think?
38 to 41. I'd say that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, yeah. It's the funny thing is, you know, my annual calendar I had, JJ, that never it did not move anywhere because it kind of feels smaller. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Me
I love
personally, I
it.
prefer 40 mil. That's what I like. That's my exact what I like. 40 mil.
Yes, yes. A 40 mil. You had a few Breguets. What size was your Breguet?
I only had one. It was the 7097. That was 40 mil. It was very big for 40 mil, though. I got to say that. It's a big watch. Because the lugs, you know, those soldered on lugs are very long.
Yeah, you know, the dress watches have the dial is much larger with the thinner bezel compared to, let's say, a diver, which has a big thick bezel. It may be 38, but it'll appear bigger than a 40 on your wrist because the dial is literally larger. You know, my 44 millimeter James Cameron, the dial and crystal are the same size as my 41 millimeter Submariner. They just enlarged the bezel and the case. So
Yes.
like 37 probably wears closer to a 40 on your wrist if you in reality, like if you stood back 10 feet and looked at both of them on somebody's wrist, you probably couldn't tell the difference in size.
Yes.
You heard it here first.
I mean, that's just my observation on like dress watches having a larger dial and a thinner bezel. They wear large. They look bigger on your wrist than, you know, than
Mike, it's
dive.
amazing how these little millimeters make so much difference. 3 millimeter, I mean, in real life, 3 millimeter, one cannot even tell, you know, but in watches, it's so different.
I think when you're on the edge of like too small or the edge of too big, that's where the 1 or 2 millimeters makes the difference. Like when you're in the sweet spot, you know, you've got that 2 to 3 millimeters of play leeway, you know. Don't you think?
Yeah. So, Archie, how does Rolex work? You know, as the Explorer 1 is now available in 40 millimeter. So, what will happen to the 39? Will the price go down on that, or will it go up as it has been discontinued? How does it work?
The funny thing is, you know, these sizings, it's such a tricky thing to measure the sizings. Like some people say 39, you know, it's how timely. What's the correct way? See, it's not actually supposed to include the full crown.
No, it's just side of the case to the other side of the case, crown excluded.
Exactly.
And then some make even just it's the dial, not the case, even for some measurements as well.
Okay.
And it's quite interesting there. It's these kind of things, the sizing, it's kind of, it's a hard thing. See, that the problem is so many people with reversos. I think the reverso has been heavily hurt because a rectangular watch wears so different to a circular watch, and a square, like with the Monaco, it's 39 mils, but it actually wears like a.
Yeah, it was huge. It was like a 42.
It does,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
bigger, or even bigger.
Yeah.
I
So
had
people-
one on my wrist and was just blown away by how it looked big on my wrist. I was like, "Whoa!" You know, like, and yes,
If you look-
I happen to agree completely.
Look at the measurements on a grand size reverse arm. You would think, oh, it's not that big, and then put it on your wrist. It wears very big.
Yes,
exactly. So
it's 48 mil tall by what is it, 3 mil wide or something like that, 30 mil wide or something.
Yeah,
big.
That's huge. You know, like for a rectangular or squarish watch.
It's I got to tell you, the sizing thing is. What do you think is happening with sizing? Will 36 mil ever come back? I don't think it will. I think it might go 37,
It's too
38.
too small. Yeah.
Yeah. The watches have evolved.
You know, the funny thing is that you look at the old catalogs, they didn't even tell you the size. It was non-important. People didn't. Why would you put that in there?
That was the least of your
Like
problems.
you know what I mean? Like even Rolex didn't really. Rolex had a lot of 34 mil watches, and it's funny. Why have they blown out? You know, we had the Pam craze where, you know, big Breitling was big. You had this big sort of craze that happened. And
But Archie, Rolex is limiting their size to 40, 41, no bigger than that. So I think they know that the trend will go back to 40 maximum, 39, 40.
yes.
They just come out with that giant thing? The titanium.
Well, that is just, you know, that's a very highly collector type of thing, not a daily wearer. We're talking
that
about
was more
majority of their
statement
watches.
piece. Yeah, that was more of a statement piece. That wasn't really not going to be mass produced or anything.
Well, the James Cameron 2 is 44, but again.
But this is only one watch, you know. I'm talking about majority, 40.
Yes.
41, 36 to 41 is maximum that they produce.
Yeah. It's a tricky sort of thing there. What do you think the size is? You know, the thing is, they've people aren't getting that big. Like the fashion for these things. Remember, we had big ghetto blasters in the 80s. They got bigger, but many things got smaller. And it's kind of, to predict the future is a fucking tricky thing to do.
Sorry, I want to address the elephant in the room here. So,
yes, sir.
Arms, knees, and toes. We're talking watch stuff on a watch channel. If you don't like it, fuck off. It's as simple as that. Sorry, mate.
He's a bit. He's very, very. I mean, what? This,
right? No, he's just being a dick, right? If you don't like it, go to another channel. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, just fuck off.
Honestly,
Exactly.
fuck off.
You know,
no one cares.
I mean,
either come on the panel, state your piece, super chat something, or you can fuck off. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Archie, I've noticed you saying sometimes that it shouldn't care too much the difference between the 116613 and 126613. Why do you not care so much about the new movement?
Look, you mean in the Daytona? You mean
the Submariner two-tone? You always say it doesn't matter whether you have the newer movement or the older movement, or 40 or 41. You know.
Here we go, super chat.
I think the problem is that the newer movement's also noisier. You know, I had that in the 41 mil, and it's actually quite a lot noisier. I don't think it really makes much difference. It's not something visual you can see. I don't think it makes much difference, Saad.
You can tell though, can't you? With them both, I noticed that.
Yeah, they're noisy. The 41 is much noisier. Ron the Shrink, $5. Mike the Snake, is dual suspension necessary for a trail MTB or
mountain bike?
Decent quality hardtail okay for a beginner who wants to do some downhill shit?
Downhill, you definitely want to.
It depends on how hardcore of a biker you are. A decent hardtail is just fine with good front suspension. Handle. I mean, that's all we had until rear suspension, came into play. Rear suspension is more for, not more so, but works better on the downhill, on rough stuff. You're able to go a lot faster. If you're just a casual or beginner rider, a decent hardtail with a good front suspension is all you really need. Then you can graduate up, because when you get into the full suspension bikes, you start really spending some serious money, like the same money you spend on a motorcycle kind of money.
Isn't dual suspension on the front a little bit hard?
What's that?
Is it hard? The dual suspension might be a little bit hard, you know?
Yeah, if you're overweight, forget it. You don't want dual suspension. You don't want that. Your ass will be dragging. You want a hardtail to support.
Well, no, they've actually got lockout systems where, when you're pedaling, it doesn't bounce or you can lock it out.
You can pump loads of pressure into it as well.
Yes, exactly. So they've thought about all that, you know, because there's
Okay.
every type of rider. But yeah, there's some serious engineering and like new technology that's gone into the dual suspension bikes. My friend has a bike with a little inertia sensor on the back, so when you're going downhill and the back suspension is moving quickly, it allows the suspension to be soft and supple. But when you're pedaling and the suspension is not being really jarred quickly,
So it's
it
kind of
locks.
an active suspension.
Yeah, it's active. Exactly.
Arch, what do you think about a new segment, Archie Does Sports, where people pay you in large amounts of super chats and PayPal donations to do?
Yes, actually, this
downhill
would
dirt
be a good
bikes?
idea. You can do live gym sessions, and we'll all do with you together.
Hey.
20
Yeah, that'd
minutes.
be great. Gym sessions with Archie Luxury.
One,
I want to see
two,
him do like
one,
downhill
two,
dirt
one,
biking,
two.
kayaking,
Downhill.
so
Doing bicep curls
Downhill.
with pizza, Arch.
No, Neil.
rock climbing. Oh, that'd be great, Arch.
Very, very.
You can
good
do abs
point.
also. Abs, home exercises. There should be a segment, 30-minute segment for exercising.
Yes.
It's a
100%
brilliant idea. I love it.
You've got a six-pack, haven't you, Arch? You just died in it, mate.
That's correct. That's right. Exactly.
I would
Got a
participate.
6-pack in the fridge.
I ain't even got one in Flint.
for after the workout. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a tricky thing, but I got to tell you guys, seriously, JJ, your Breguet. What size was your Breguet?
When you say was, Arch, it hurts. It kind of like a stab to the chest a little bit when you say was.
Oh, you still got it?
No. It's only been a couple days though, so I'm still not over it yet. But what did you ask me? How
It's
does it
fragile
work?
at the moment,
What
Archie.
size
It's
was
2
it?
days.
What size was it?
It was 40 mil, but it wore large for 40 mil. It was a big 40 mil because it had long lug, so the lug to lug had to be.
Did
like
you make
50
money
mil.
on that? How did you go with that?
No. I lost money.
You
I
lost
lost
money.
a good deal of money on that. That's not a watch, but I wanted to experience the watch. I gave it to a friend, so I sold it at a good price. It was more than I would have gotten if I would have gave it to a dealer, but it's the cheapest he would get it by far, by a couple thousand. So
Wow.
Yeah,
it worked.
watches are funny because they hurt. Everybody says it's got to hurt when you buy them, but they also hurt when you sell them.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I would never, ever sell that watch. But some extenuating circumstances happened, and I happened to get a ridiculously good deal on an incredible watch. It's the only reason I let it go.
Yeah.
Toyota Mo, $5. Medium legend, Toyota Mo. Archie Luxury talking about how fitness would be the death of the channel.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't like you run up that hill to get a pizza, mate.
Yes, that's
as long as it's followed by one of those Archie weight loss program meals afterwards.
Archie could become the next Richard Simmons.
Oh shit! Let's not get carried away.
Archie said you're going to do Sweating to the Oldies. Remember Sweating to the Oldies, Arch? The video, Richard Simmons. Did you ever have that?
Yeah, because Richard Simmons was fat and then he lost all this weight, didn't he? Remember that?
Yeah. By the time I knew him, he was already skinny. So
yeah.
And but then he carried hair too.
Yeah, he did. Kind of like
Archie,
the artist.
Is obesity sign of status?
Sorry, say that again.
I mean, back in the day, obesity was a status symbol. Is it still that?
Very, very true. Very true.
Maybe thousands of years ago when people were starving, right? The kings were all plump.
Yeah.
Exactly. Funnily enough,
Mark, you know what a good thing though. I wanted to say one more thing about the Breguet. I sold it in-house. It's within our group, so it went to a good home. It's not like it's lost forever, so you never know. Possibility could come back somewhere down the line.
You can still visit it and pet it. And stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Very, very cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised you sold that because that was something I thought you would love forever. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I suppose
Arch, the direct replacement is I couldn't pass it up. Couldn't pass up.
Okie dokie.
I don't have it yet, but it should be coming. I don't know, soon.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay.
1 to 5 weeks, I'm assuming, depending on how long it takes to get here. I don't know.
Okay, you're excited. That's the important.
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah, hell yeah, definitely.
Hey, that's the most important thing for you there.
Plus, it's always fun to get something new, or the feeling when you get something new. It's like, Actually, this is the best part, waiting for it, right? Because then once you get it, is right away you're like, all right, what am I getting next? What's next?
Anticlimax, you mean?
Yeah. So the waiting for a part, I don't mind. I'm actually enjoying the anticipation.
Wow.
Danny, I still see your cauliflower ears. Are you still a fighter or?
Cauliflower is always been a fighter, mate.
You stopped fighting, huh?
You never stop
Or
fighting.
you do it still?
Never stop fighting.
Excellent.
He's a tough geezer. He's going around.
He's a tough guy.
Money.
I forgot who was it that said they met you, Danny, in London, Washington.
Yeah. That Alex.
Alex.
He said you were very intimidating looking.
A nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Alex.
That poor bastard. He's just, I'm nice. I don't know what's wrong.
I'm a nice guy when I'm standing over the top of you on the ground.
I'm a nice guy. Just make sure you make them fucking payments on time, right?
Exactly.
Tell me this, JJ. Sorry. Keep going.
Alex is a proper nice guy. He's decent and it's good with watches. I've bought off him. No problem at all.
Tell me this, JJ, any update with the Wizard at all? No updates? Nothing more?
I haven't heard anything new. Last I heard was Roman was still waiting for him to send him some paperwork. Somebody, I don't remember who anymore now because it's been like a week, said that he had just gotten some new paperwork that he was sending him, but no new monies or anything like that have happened as I know of. It's at a stall. I thought he was coming on this weekend.
Yeah, Patel Philippe, $5.50. Dirty Danny, what's the best Indian food you like to get at your local curry shop?
I fucking joke when I wrote that out. What's the best Indian food you like to get at your local curry shop?
Curry.
Garlic lamb chili balti. Sometimes I get paya. And what's that brain curry called again?
Which one?
The brain curry.
Naan.
Yeah.
What's it called? What's the name?
Naan bread.
No. Silent masala chicken, butter chicken.
Okay, masala chicken. That's just
masala.
a white person.
Chicken tiki masala.
That's just what everyone.
Or tandoori.
Do you like goat balls?
Hey,
Dirty Danny is a good name.
How do you pronounce this? It's on the screen.
Bija. So do you like bija?
No, never eaten it. It's brain.
What's wrong?
I don't. Maghaz, yaar. Maghaz is brain, yeah.
You're not proper. You're not full Pakistani, mate.
No, I don't like these.
I can say this one: butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Chacha Seiko.
Chacha Seiko. Mikey Puddy Tiny.
It's like if Marcelo lived in India for a few years, this is what he'd sound like. Fucking hell.
Sad. So what about paya? Do you like paya?
No, I don't like it.
What the fuck? I bet you eat corn with you, don't you?
When I look at paya, it makes me vomit. It's weird things. I don't like the spare parts.
Yeah,
what is it that you're talking about? What's the food? Explain. Like, what is it to those of us that have no idea?
Goat's feet.
Yeah. Who eat goat's feet, man?
Listen, Sam, you look your chickens in the face and then you fucking neck them and eat them.
I can eat anything that chicken has, but not these goats and stuff,
Oh,
chicken I can eat. I ate complete chicken just a few hours back.
In America, pickled pig's feet is I don't know if it's considered a delicacy, but it's something
thing.
that was. It's a thing that people eat.
Sad, what about pink tea? Do you ever have pink tea?
Yes, yes, yes. Pink
That's
tea
nice,
is
isn't
very
it?
common.
Super
Very
chat.
nice.
Super chat.
Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Danny Saad only eats Pathan diet, bland kebabs and basic naan.
Yeah, we are
Sounds
into
bad.
meat only, you know, goat, sheep, not so much camels.
What about lamb bone curry? Do you like that? Sad.
Which one?
Lamb bone curry.
Yes, I love it. Love it.
Of course.
I can make great kadai. I would love to meet you, Danny, someday. You know, I'll make some nice food for you.
I can
I wish I
imagine you
could send food to Archie, you know, but it will get all.
Did you guys see the price, by the way? Not to interrupt the food conversation, but I was just looking. Like the yellow gold meteorite Daytonas were going for about 65 to 67,000 on Moda. Now they're up to like 110. Oh, because they got
Ooh.
discontinued. Crazy how high they went.
Wow.
You know, JJ, the date just, what is it? Mother of Pearl also got discontinued. Does it matter? The 41.
Mother of Pearl, which one is that? 41?
126333 two-tone. It used to have Mother of Pearl dial also. That got discontinued also.
I don't think so. Mother of Pearl is kind of outdated. Meteorite is chic right now. You know what I mean?
I see.
It's
Right.
hot right now.
Do you ever remember a material called tortoise shell?
Yes.
Originally it was tortoise shell.
I have sunglasses that are tortoise.
I think they outlawed it because they started endangering the turtles. So now they make imitation tortoise shell that's plastic, but looks just the same. It's an interesting looking material.
Sad.
Yeah.
Would a Chutta get kidnapped in Pakistan?
Not sure. You want to come?
Proper
Try it out, right?
Just bring a nice watch with you when you're coming, okay?
Yeah, fucking get through borders with dodgy police.
You will go 200 grams lighter when you go back.
I'll ring Shirley. He'll help me out.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, please comment on the Chopek Atlantic Frozen Star. Please go beyond. It's expensive. I like these glasses, Timely. Very cool.
Yeah, these are the ones JJ was saying he's got tortoise shell. These are the ones I picked up not too long ago myself.
Yep, I have the same pair.
There you go.
These are
Per Sol. Yeah, Per Sols. Yeah.
Per Sol, Italian.
They look like the who made the folding one, Arch? The folding ones.
That was the Steve McQueen. Per Sol.
Steve McQueen. Yeah, Steve McQueen.
I just don't like
let's
that
have a
they
look.
fold. That's all.
Yeah, I don't like the fold either. I got the ones that are solid.
Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. Then I got the folding
Mr.
ones.
GMT has them.
They don't
and he
lock
said
into
that,
place. They don't lock in. You know what I mean?
He said that if you hang them off your shirt in the front, which I generally do when I'm not wearing them,
you lose
they
them.
will fold in half and then fall out.
Yeah, definitely. I've had a folding pair before. They sucked. I never bought them again. Arch, what do you think about this? Doesn't it look like a gravel driveway? I don't know. I'm not a fan of this.
Yes, it's kind of. I'm gonna surprise. I kind of like some of the different polished and matte finishing there on the steel, the brushed and matte.
On the bracelet, right?
The brushed and polished steel. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's got the C's. You see, it's a C for Chopek.
Yeah, I don't like Chopek as a brand. Do you like Chopek as a brand?
I don't love them, but they're pretty nice. They make some nice stuff. I just I don't know. Kind of a one trick pony for me.
They're a Phoenix brand, really, aren't they?
It reminds me of the what is it, the Hollywood Stars or whatever, the outside of it. They have it's got all the marbling.
Yeah. What is that called? Not terracotta.
I know, but that's what it looks like.
Where's Curly when you need him? He'll know what that's called. I can't think of it.
And this is the back.
Chopek versus Moser, which is a better brand?
Moser.
I enjoy Moser better. They do more interesting stuff. Don't get me wrong. The movement on this is beautiful. The finger bridges, the micro rotor, it's really cool.
Yeah.
But, they're kind of like a one-trick pony. This is like the only thing I see from them that I like.
76,000. Fuck, that's expensive.
To me, Moser's a more innovative brand.
You just went against exactly what he was saying. So first, it's got to hurt.
expensive.
Yes.
Second, talk about the watch. I'm helping you here with the case back shot.
I got to tell you that as JJ just said there, the finger bridges. Look at those bridges there. That's fucking beautifully done. What I don't like is it seems to just be industrialized, like a industrial finish. It would have been nice to have, for that sort of money, wouldn't you have, you know, Geneva stripes and shit like that, perlage and shit
Well,
like
they're going
that.
the other way. They're trying to do something different. They're trying to take a vintage look, vintage aesthetic in
make
the way
it
of
super modern. Super modern.
make it super modern.
Kind of industrial look on the back.
$76,000. Fuck me dead. How, JJ? How much money do you reckon you'd lose if you bought this?
25-30%.
I reckon 70%.
Yeah, you think that much?
Yeah, I think so. Nobody fucking wants this thing. It'd just be suicide, wouldn't it? What do you think?
Probably.
Archie, how important is the element of reselling when you're buying or deciding on a watch?
Well, you've always got to have it at the back of your mind, don't you? You always sometimes want to. I'm very surprised JJ lost money on the Breg. That is
super chat, Archie.
Well, I mean,
$5.50. Archie, comment on the 1941 Principa automatic salmon dial. Please go beyond. It's expensive.
Principia.
So this Chopik, just to wind up on this Chopik, it kind of sucks. That's just an absolute waste of money. The next one is the 1941 Principa. That's a Grunfield.
Principia.
Salmon dial. I actually like the look of this. Look at it. I love that. You know, I like the strap, but
you know, before these were impossible to get, I built one with Marco with the mint green dial, like that Tiffany dial they do. And I was gonna buy it, and I was like, I don't know if this brand's gonna take off. Next thing you know, it was like ridiculous to get one. Like the value.
What you guys didn't see was when I went into the website, the first thing, there was this massive pop-up that says nothing's available. Don't bother trying to buy the shit right now. You know, if you're interested, contact blah 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 or something like that. And I had to click OK before I could get into the website. So they give you a disclaimer right from the outset.
If you scroll down, they probably have the mint one. I like
what we have from them are nice pictures to look at.
Yeah, exactly. You got some nice pictures.
That's what we get from this company.
Super chat, Hugh G Rection, $2. Ha ha. AC3, pretty only cares about resale. Well, for me, resale value is important because I need to get out.
It's about liquidity. Liquidity is important to Arch.
Unfortunately, the burglars came and took it, so it didn't really matter at the end of the day. But
just remember, this is a business for Archie. This isn't like you or I or anyone else that's building a collection of what they want and 100%. Archie has to keep things fluid sometimes for content.
And the thing is, even with Timely, you've got your reverso, right?
Yep.
You always need to know if you need to get out, you've got to get your money back, don't you think?
Oh yeah, you got to buy at a good price, right?
Yeah. It's. I think everybody these days, you've got to realize resale. This is why Rolex is so powerful, because it does have resale. And unfortunately, the world we live in, unless you're super, super rich, you can't just keep your mistakes forever. Sometimes you got to get out of the bloody things. And
this woman is very beautiful, Timely.
Now, what's the price on this thing here? Do you have a price by any chance there, Timely?
Let's have a look.
Sorry?
It's pourquoi.
Yeah.
You definitely have a different style.
39.5.
No, there is no price here, Archie.
I think like 40 grand.
40,000 US.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. See, for that sort of money, wouldn't you just get a Lange? No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look at the.
I mean, there is that attention to detail. It's that amazing.
The detail is incredible. Cronenfeld brothers make incredible stuff. You know.
Yeah, and there's definitely a style trend, like
Super
within
chat.
the company. You can see it.
Super chat. G Rection $2. This is why AC3 sold out to Rolex hype. Hashtag resale. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What do you think of the movement?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I must admit, I like the way they've got the name on the rotor there. That's quite spectacular.
Even though this still it has a bit more of an industrial feel to it, I still like this so much more than the Chapek.
Yeah.
Why is it proto written? Is it a prototype? Or is it a model?
That's a good question, actually. I was just thinking that myself. To emphasize the manual labor involved.
Yeah, the one of the bridges is at least skeletonized. It looks like the one on the far right.
The balance.
With the balance.
Is that the balance? Yeah.
That's the balance.
You'd think they'd make that one extra strong.
It is. It's a full bridge.
Oh, okay. So
you can't see it because the rotor's in the way, but if you have a look, you can see it starting to extend on the other side. It'd be a full bridge, Mikey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If not, what happens if it's a balanced clock? It comes off on like more of a triangle. There's a lot more steel there, but this is a bridge.
Yes.
Can you tune the balance wheel on a Rolex? I mean the weight and stuff.
You can, but there's a little tool that you have to use, and you're adjusting the weights on each side of the balance wheel itself. You're twisting them in and out, extending or shortening them. Super chat.
Super chat, Patel Philippe, $5.50. If you were to recommend one of the following two Patek Philippe's, which would it be for the same money, bud? 5930G versus 5320G cream dial.
5930 coming up.
Yep. So the G is for white gold.
Yep. Just getting a good picture here. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Kodese.
Oh, look.
Samavad.
This is a world time chronograph. Fucking amazing. It's a 5930G versus
and the 5320G, which is this one here when it loads.
Oh, you know what? They're both. So this is a perpetual calendar. Okay, so this is not an annual calendar. This is a perpetual calendar. If I had the choice,
the previous one,
I'd have to go for the world time with the chronograph. I think that is amazing. But they're both amazing watches. These are both super amazing.
It's kind of apples and oranges, you know.
Archie, do you like this pilot style font on these serious watches?
Do I like the what? Sorry, the
font, the indices, the pilot style or whatever it is.
I don't mind them. I think they look cool. The indices look great on this watch. It's a beautiful perpetual calendar. I love the syringe hands. I love everything about this. Normally, perpetual calendars don't have seconds. So this is actually quite an unusual perpetual calendar in the sense that it actually has seconds. Normally, they don't have seconds. Did you know that? Fun fact.
No. There you go.
You look at most perpetual calendars from Patek, they don't have seconds. You can't see seconds.
So you learn something new every day listening to the podcast.
Is the dots on the to the right and left, is that night and day or indicators?
Yeah, night and day, and also it tells you the leap year cycle.
Archie, I'm going to get off. I'll speak to you later, mate.
Hey, Serty, so you're okay there? Everything's working okay with comments and that for you? Everything's working fine?
Yeah, it's sound now. I did try it this morning. Did you do something with it? It was sound. Everything come back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it's bang on now. Nice one.
Okay, no worries.
Right.
Take care, Danny. Take care of yourself.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Thank you, brother.
Bye.
It's an absolutely beautiful watch, this.
Do you think annual calendar favorite, Arch? from the
Sorry?
brand? Is annual calendar your favorite complication from the brand because they invented it, kind of?
Well, they kind of with perpetual calendars. They really. I think Paddock is probably most famous for perpetual calendars. I love there's certain ones I like. I love the 5396. We had that on there.
Yeah.
I love that watch you had, JJ. You know, you had the 5960. That was
5960, yeah.
amazing.
The thing is, annual calendar is such a better value. I mean, they're so much cheaper for, what do you got to set it once a year?
Yeah, who fucking it's I totally agree with you. It's a snobbery thing. Look, it is what it is. I'm very lucky to at least have even sampled an annual calendar. I had two. I had the Rolex, the Sky Dweller was an annual calendar, and I had the Paddock. So
yeah, I think I got a good taste too with the annual calendar. It was also a chronograph, and then the manual wine chronograph. So,
but I must say,
check this out quickly. Sorry to interrupt. Check this out quickly. I've got. Oh, hang on. We've got a super chat first. Sorry, my bad.
Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Morris Grossman Treblage versus Grunfeld 1969 Delta Works on white rubber clad.
I don't know Delta. I know Delta Force. Remember Delta Force with Chuck Norris?
And very quickly, hello to Curly there. Curly, take care, gents. See you all next Sunday. Nice to spend a little time with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Curly. Hope that all is well.
Okay, that's the Maurice Grossman.
Nice.
It's a nice looking watch.
I don't know about that dial, that surface on the dial. I don't know if that's kind of my thing there, but I like the blue hands. There's certain things I like, certain things I don't.
It kind of looks like some of the other watches. Like Lane makes a very similar watch. There's Baltic makes obviously different levels of quality and finish.
The funny thing is, you see that company Define, they're actually in Queensland. He's a reseller for German watches. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
He's not in Sydney. He's actually at Noosa now. He's at Noosa.
And this is the other one that Dan was going for.
Oh,
it is much nicer.
I like that salmon dial. I'd have to say, out of those two, I like the salmon dial.
Super chat.
Van Lux, $2.80. Tan, change your name.
I also prefer Groenfeld's company.
Patel says no.
I like the applied indices here, the raised, and this is one of the few salmon dials that I actually kind of like the color of. And yeah,
I honestly think it's quite a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
I think the case shape is beautiful. Lugs are great. I think the crown suits it, even though it's more of a modernish take, I guess, on an onion crown to some degree.
Yeah.
It's like taking vintage and making it trendy modern to me.
Yeah, the hands are shaped, have a real cool shape to them as well.
And this is a modern size as well, isn't it? This is over 40, I think, isn't it? Grandfeld wins, yes. But the other one is still a hot watch. You can't deny that.
No.
Yeah, it's just not my style. I feel like Groenfeld is more current. It has that like not futuristic look, but just like a modern look. We lost the Arch.
Hey, what happened?
I think his food arrived, or his plumber arrived, something. The Maytag man.
What have we got here for case diameter? Oh, it's a big one, this one, 43.3.
Yeah, it looked on stud. Gee, 43. Wow.
Hey, Arch, I got to take off. I got to go get ready. Thanks.
Hey, JJ, thank you so much for coming on, man. And we're going to send the link to you today. So thank you so much.
Thanks, JJ.
Catch you guys tomorrow.
Bye, JJ.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you, mate. Archie, what do you think of this variant?
Ooh, I kind
And
of
if you
like
want to
it.
go old school, you can change it back to steel, but yeah.
Oh, so what's the orange? Just do that
It's
again.
just the dial change, right? So we went from full orange with white to now.
Yeah.
You can customize these. You can have it how you want, basically.
What's the stainless insert there? That third row there. What is that?
This, okay, so look at the side of see where the crown is?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay, watch.
So what is that? Plastic or rubber, or what is that bit?
I'm assuming it would be.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Let's have a look if there's anything here.
Almost like a case protector for your phone, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of a neat idea, actually.
Couldn't tell you. Don't know enough about it. Doesn't tell me too much.
Would you go for that? I'd probably go for steel. I'd probably because I
would
get
have that
scared. Yeah, because I get scared. What happens when it fucks up? What are you going to do?
This is an Archie choice now. Ready? There you go.
Oh fuck! Look at that. The blue. That's a very blue, isn't it? Hey.
Very blue. That's a very blue. Or would Archie like
very berry blue?
For that, I think that's Archie.
Yeah, gotcha.
Something different, eh?
Yeah, it is. It is definitely different. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Is the price somewhere like in the realm of reality?
Probably not.
It surely has a beautiful looking movement.
Full balance bridge there, Mikey.
Yeah, and it also has a perimeter rotor. So the rotor's that gold thing that goes halfway around.
Yes.
And it rides on a gear that goes all the way around the
ABC
inside.
says it's rubber. ABC says it's rubber, that part.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I had suspicions of it, but I wasn't going to bet money.
I thought so too. Yeah.
Kelskowitz is saying these are $50,000 US. Holy shit!
Whoa.
And here we go. Patel Philippe, $5.50. Archie, say one nice thing about the following brands, and it's expensive is not applicable. Roger Dubuis, I think very unique. They got the roulette wheel, very, I think, sexy, stylish.
Yep.
Ulysses Narden, very Russian, very conservative diver. H. Moser and Co. I actually like some of the more traditional Mosers. I do not hate. And Seiko, it's very budget conscious. Very budget conscious. There you go.
Moser certainly.
You didn't say it was expensive. You went the other way.
Yes, exactly.
Moser certainly makes some beautiful dials.
Yes.
100%.
And is Ulysses Nardin the one that makes that watch with the face on it? The really expensive watch with the kind of Joker face?
Ooh, here's one for Bear. Let me just bring this one up.
Yeah, sure.
Come on. Australian internet's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is at times. Oh, that's a Moser, isn't it?
Moser, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Do you like that? What do you think?
Well, I figured Bear would. It's a nice like emerald green in the middle. Just based on color, nothing else. He's probably sitting around right now watching, going, "Timely, what's this fucking shit you brought?" He's saying, "I like."
Archie, this weekend was the Formula One of Australia.
Yes.
And they showed many different areas of Australia, and Australia just looks like a beautiful, beautiful place. At least parts of it, you know. It just looks like some.
I like this blue. I like this blue there, Timely.
I thought you were
yeah, unfortunately, it's a bit like San Francisco, Australia.
It's good parts and bad parts.
It's expensive. Expensive.
Okay.
I love San Fran because I met you in San Fran, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's
we had a great lunch.
Oh, we did. We had a great. That was a great time. I must admit, we had some great times there.
Yes, that was one of the greatest days I've had.
Look that one. A little bit of a
The freak. That's what it's called.
super chat anyway.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Which two of the following were not named after a watchmaker or watchmakers? Breguet, Patel Philippe, Rolex. Rolex would be one.
Rolex wasn't named after
Richard Mille, Morris Grossman, F.P. Jean.
Look, I know what Breguet was named after the
Louis
creator.
Breguet.
Mr. Breguet
was named after. Rolex wasn't. That was Hans Wildorf's Everyone Can Say It or whatever the fuck it is. There's about 3 different versions of how that name come about.
Yeah.
Richard
Mille is the guy. Morris Grossman.
I think Patek Philippe is the other one. Because
Patek Philippe was named after
two
people.
No,
I'll go with John.
2 people.
I'm gonna go. This in the comments, people throwing shit. I'm gonna go with the comments. I'm going with the lifeline, and I'm gonna go ask a friend.
Yes.
And I'm gonna
the
go.
thing is, I think it's
Rolex
actually
and Richard Mille.
Richard Mille, yes. Someone is saying Richard Mille was not a watchmaker. Good point. Good point. He's just a super rich businessman.
Those are the really crazy.
Danny saying Christian fucking Ward
on a night out.
On a night out.
Jacob is the
Here
weird.
we go. Lovely
weird
soy lad Ben, £2. Mike, who was the best James Bond?
Sorry, we got the correct answer.
Rolex and Richard Mille is the correct. Wow, there we go.
There we go.
Mike, who was the best James Bond?
That's a tough one, man. There were so many good ones.
There was some good ones, wasn't there?
Who was in You Only Die Twice, and he was James Bond. He was James Bond for many years. I can't think of his name.
You only live twice. The one in Japan.
Yeah, where Sean Connery.
And Nancy Sinatra sung the song. Just a bit of trivia there.
That's the one where they went up into space, and the plan was to send a spacecraft up and through the mountain.
There's a few. That's the one where what they were doing were pinching the spacecrafts that were up in space. Right?
Yeah,
The Russian side would think it's the Americans. The Americans would think it's the Russians, and start a war.
That was the first James Bond movie I'd ever watched as a kid.
Here's a bit of trivia for you. What was Goldfinger's crime?
He was smuggling gold.
Is that illegal now?
I'm not sure, but in the movie it was. He was a smuggler. He was bringing it in without paying any form of duty or tax on it. Yes. And he was building his car out of gold so that he could take it to the smelter and get all his gold back.
Yes.
He was a shifty bastard. And then he wanted to knock off Fort Knox, which was pretty cool at the end.
I do love James Bond, but I can't say I'm an expert on.
ABC says Roger Moore was the cheesiest.
But that's what made him cool. It was a shameless, cheesy lines that
I know. That's exactly it. MCM $10. Dear Archie, great watch talk tonight. Love you long time. Thank you, MCM. Thank you so much.
Don't get me wrong. Connery had some pretty cheesy ones too, like in From Russia with Love, when the guy's climbing out the window, and old mate takes a shot, shoots him. It's her mouth that he's basically climbing out of on the building. It's a painting. He should have kept the mouth shut. Yeah, he's got some pretty cheesy fucking ones too, Dory.
Yeah, Roger Moore too. There were a lot of great ones. Like even the latest one, the blonde guy. I mean, he made a
Daniel
great.
Craig.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think to get the role as James Bond, right? Obviously, you have to be someone that can say a cheesy line and make it sound cool. You got the job. That's what it is, right?
Yes.
That's the criteria.
Yes.
I watched ABC saying Timothy Dalton was okay. I actually watched not long ago both of the ones that he did, and the story was pretty good. He wasn't too bad, but like the way that it was done with a lot of the supporting actors and stuff, it was very cheesy. It looked like a bit of a B-grade movie because of just the James, it really is that like just the way that they were carrying on. You're just like, fucking come on.
Well, remember Octopussy? That
Yes.
was like the closest to B grade I think they got, because it was like, I don't know. That was a classic movie, but it had Jaws in it, didn't it? Where he chomps the cable.
Yeah. And Pavel's saying nobody voting for George Lazenby. So George Lazenby, funny you mentioned him. So I had a bit of a bit of a look up on him. So George Lazenby went and got Sean Connery's three-piece suit that he wore in Goldfinger, the grey one, and bought himself a watch, Rolex, and all that kind of shit, and got all fancied up to go in to try out for this movie without any acting experience. And because they sort of went, oh well, he looks the part, he looks really good, he got the job. Then got stuck up on top of a friggin' mountain for his one, and said he'll never do it again because it was so boring. Like, you know, they were shooting targets with their prop guns just because they, were so bored, during their off time. So, and you got Patel Philippe, $5.50.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. Mike the Snake, name the brand of slogan. A crown for every achievement. Invitia et fecita. You never really own a da-da-da. You merely look after it for the next generation.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. You got to say for each of them, there's a few slogans there, Mike. So you got to pick the watch brand to go with the slogan, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how well I'm going to do with this.
All right.
You never really own a Rolex. You merely look after it for the next generation. No?
That's Patek, Mike.
Patek,
is it Patek? Okay. See, there you go. Invent it. I don't know. I have no idea about a crown for every achievement. Probably Rolex because they have the crown on the dial. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Invent it et facit. That's kind of Latin.
F. Pigeon.
F. Pigeon. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Here we go. Van Lux, $2.80. Danny Kari is the octopus. Danny Kari is the octopus.
Gary.
Thank you, Van Lux. What's Angelic? Angelic, we need to bring Angelic on. We can come on and have a chat to us, Angelic.
Yeah. Let's just talk.
We haven't spoken to him.
He's one of my favorite people.
Drop the link. No pressure. If you want to come on, come on.
Yeah.
Leave your guitar. Leave your guitar in the other room. We don't.
Well, he's in a van at the moment. He's van life.
Good. Cool.
Patel Philippe, $5.50. You never really own a Patek. You merely are waitlisted until the next generation.
Yeah. you put yourself on the wait list hoping that your son or daughter has the money to buy it next time round. 100%.
Yeah. They call them generational watches because you don't get one until your next generation grows up.
Yeah.
No, it'd be great to see Angelic. He was one of my favorite people. Just a very cool guy.
He is very cool. Very cool. And I got to tell you, that blue is actually quite a sexy blue there. Look at that. That would be expensive. Tourbillon. Is that a tourbillon there? It's a tourbillon. Tourbillon.
Yeah, it looks like one.
Arctic blue, it's called.
I like
blue. This is a fume, Dale. Michael likes to use the word fume. This is a fume. This is actually a fume.
Yeah.
So what is fume? Tell us what fume is.
Fool me, smoke.
Fume is like smoked out at the outer perimeter, fading to the main color to the center. And I'm a fan of it, most definitely. This one's a very light fume compared to a lot that I've seen. Very tastefully done.
Mikey,
yes.
can I change your name on your thing, but do it tastefully?
Sure.
Okay, carry on while I'm doing this.
Just as long as it's not something degrading to me, please. But
Swan Neck Mike. That sounds like a great name.
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Because you like the swan neck.
Yeah, sure. I love the swan neck, and I really love this style as well. The fade is so gradual. As an airbrush artist, the fades were the hardest things for me to learn as an artist, and to get them right, and to be able to get this fade, from the darker outer edge into the center, just so perfectly graduating the way it does. Is what brand watch is this? Is this?
Well, the brand is on the dial. This is the cool thing about it. That's a good segue for me. The bit I like the most about this dial is the brand logo is there. It's just made not to detract from the fact that it's a tourbillon.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I just can't see it.
One thing I didn't like, Timely, we pulled up a Vacheron and it had the Vacheron name on the glass. What did you I thought that was so...
no, I'm not
Yeah.
sure that.
I wasn't
it
keen
kind
on
of
that.
sandwiched everything up above the, with the date and the
Ooh,
center.
read this one.
What the hell
Wow.
is that?
How are you going to read that time?
That's like a Minecraft. Is that Minecraft or what do they call it? Those blocks? Is that Minecraft?
Or Mindfuck, this one?
Do your kids play Minecraft, Timely?
I used to a while back. Now they're in other shit now, but yeah, they used to.
Toyota Mo Medium Legend, $5. Great show, AC3. Later punters and panel. Toyota Mo Medium Legend. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you,
so
Mo.
much. Thank you. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
We
awesome
got
bloke.
Big Mish. Big Mish. We know Big Mish.
I
Mike,
love Big
is
Mish.
this your Grail watch of the week? We love Big Mish. Oh, Big Mish.
Can't really say. I do like it a lot. It's not screaming at me. But I do have lots of great things to say about this that I like. But I don't think it's my Grail, because I think the Vacheron kind of has what I want already that this has here. Although I'll take a tourbillon any day of the week, especially with a dial as beautiful as this.
Here we go.
Whoa.
We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $11. Name brand invented the following: first waterproof watch, first automatic rotor, first annual calendar, first retrograde perpetual calendar, first tourbillon in a watch, first automatic chrono. Not
All right, so first waterproof watch. I think it's a trick one. I'm gonna go with Omega. They had the submersible in 1932 or 1933. It's the square one.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's gonna get me for that or not. First automatic rotor. Which one was that, Archie?
Automatic. That's not the bubble back, is it? Is the bubble back? The Rolex
Automatic rotor.
bubble back?
The first tourbillon was Breguet.
Rolex.
He made the Breguet. He made the tourbillon. I don't know if he was the first to put it in a watch, but
He's gonna ruin us. We're gonna get so ruined on this one.
Because what the problem is, first waterproof, I would say Rolex, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Normally,
maybe so.
But
well, this is the trick, right?
This
Yeah,
is
it
the
might
trick.
it might be
First
Seiko.
automatic rotor, I thought that was Rolex, but let's wait. First annual calendar. Well, that has to be Patek. We know that. We've said that for time. First retrograde perpetual calendar. So retrograde, that's that jumping stuff, you know.
Ah, okay.
First tourbillon. Now, see tourbillon. Breguet invented that in a pocket watch.
Oh,
Yes.
we're never going to get the first automatic one. I just checked it out. I'm not going to say it, but we're getting ruined. Sorry.
We're getting ruined. And first automatic chrono, it was either a Seiko. There's apparently a tie. Seiko.
Seiko, Tag, or not Tag, Hoya with the Caliber
the
11 and the El Primero. So it's not the El Primero. But the Monaco had a module where the Seiko was full integrated, right? So I'm going to go the Seiko in that respect.
The Zenith was full integrated as well.
But he's saying not Zenith, so I'm going to have to go with the other one, which is Seiko.
The thing is, the Seiko was never that was only released inside Japan. It wasn't released internationally, and we can't let the Japanese beat the Swiss.
Okay, well then we have to. All right,
no, I'm just teasing you. No, I think you're Seiko. I would agree with you. Seiko, right?
What about Bulova?
Right. Was nowhere in this thing at all.
No, okay.
Pine Baron, $20.
Arch, been busy with work and travel. Hope you and the fellas are doing well. Did they ever figure out which watch President Macron was trying to hide during that interview?
No idea.
Very interesting. He was in the crowd. Was one president who went in the crowd and he took his watch because it'd be pinched. It's 39.40. It'd be pinched. Is it wrong to have a nice watch if you're the president?
Nah. What are you going to do? We're shit.
If you're implementing austerity measures, it doesn't go over well, does it?
I like there's an article that completely talks about the subject, yet doesn't mention the brand of the watch.
Married his school teacher. Yes, he did. That's correct. He was. I got to hand it to him. You know, he liked her. He's been with her for a long time now.
All right. Just on that, sorry, Archie, we're going to put you on full screen now because you're going to do the super chat dance.
The super chat dance. Super chat. Super chat. Where have you been? Super chat. Where have you been? London, Queen concert. London, Queen concert. Free. No super chat. Super chat now. It's free. Free. Sirocco. Get on the boat, Sirocco. Get on the boat, Sirocco. Pine Baron, thank you so much there. Thank you so much for the Pine Baroon. The Baroon.
All right, my StreamYard's playing silly buggers now, and I can't get the chat on the screen. Can you go to the next one after Pine Baron? It was Ali Reza, from memory.
Yeah, Ali Reza, $13.05. Been busy lately, but catching 10 minutes here and there, and sometimes even it's about watches. Keep it up, fellas. Ali Reza, thank you so much. The correct answer is Rolex. First waterproof watch, Rolex. Okay. First automatic rotor, Rolex. Because I remember I said that. Didn't I say that?
No, you did. Sorry.
First annual calendar, Patek. First retrograde perpetual calendar, Patek. First tourbillon in a watch, Omega. Fuck. And first automatic chrono, Seiko. That's.
I've got one at least, but the
Omega. First tourbillon in a watch. Fuck, Omega. I wouldn't have guessed that. Would you?
Is the waterproof watch question though, based on how they had it, like how they advertised it? Because you had in the early 30s you had the Omega submersible. Then you had
sir.
the Blancpain 50 Fathoms. Then you had the Rolex Submariner. So is that because before we had the bubble back in the 20s and so forth, and that was advertised as
Yeah,
waterproof?
because I think so. I think
I'm
so.
guessing.
Yeah, very Patel Philippe, $5.50. Mike, which of the following did Archie wear to meet his hero? Patek CEO Terry Stern, double-breasted suit, cargo shorts, tracksuit, and sweater and jeans.
If I remember correctly, you were wearing a very nice looking suit.
Sorry, Mike. Thanks for playing. He was wearing some ratty ass cargo shorts and a
ratty
sweaty
shirt.
up shirt, I think it was.
Oh,
And I was wearing an Explorer 2 as well.
Correct. We thank you for playing. Though you get the board game instead of the car.
There goes my memory. Yeah.
Pine Barren,
Barren.
$5. Arch, looks like you're dropping weight. How are you doing it? Anxiety and depression. It'll get you every time.
Perfect answer.
And Laura Connor, how are you, Laura? Good to see you in the comments as well. Bill Clinton wore.
Yes.
Hang on, where'd your comment go? Just disappeared on me. There we go. Bill Clinton wore a Timex Ironman.
And then when he left the White House, he was a big AP.
MCM reckons that you were wearing a suit when you met him. You're the one that met him, so you tell me.
I've got the photo. Let me see if I can find the photo very quickly. Okay. Let me.
Actually, and Toothless is correct. No, you're 100. I haven't seen the move for a bit. You're 100% right. He didn't try and steal the gold in Fort Knox. He tried to irradiate it so they couldn't touch it for a few thousand years, and his gold would automatically go up in value exponentially because it's obviously unradiated and the few gold left around, I guess.
Fascinating.
And
That's
super
right.
chat, Neo, $10.
Neo $10. Neo 10. I'm just trying to. Neo $10. Walter Vogt joined forces with the inventor of the first automatic movement, John Harwood, to start the world's first mass production. The first automatic watch in the world. #Fortis.
And that's what I thought it was going to be. It was under the brand Harwood when I looked it up, as in first automatic watch. But I'm not going to split hairs with Tan because he's got a lot of.
Tan's the boss. The boss.
Yeah,
is always
well,
right.
not just that. He knows his shit, so I'm not going to get into a pissing match with him on it. So,
Turkey
and
Vulture.
yeah,
I think Archie's getting his mojo back. Thank you, Turkey Vulture.
I think so. And Neo,
And
$5.
Neo $5. Fortis releases its first and one of the world's first water-resistant watches, the Fortissimo.
Interesting.
So yeah, I wasn't going to get into a pissing match. That's what I thought it was, and that's why I was saying we would never get it because it was branded Harwood.
Yeah,
I thought we were really going to lose out on that shit.
Yeah. This is hard stuff to work out,
We with waterproof.
Very...
Is it Archie's internet that's dying out or mine?
Hello?
You there?
I think it might be. It's okay. It's not terrible. Don't panic there. We've also got Hugh G. Rection, $2. Which Rolex pairs best with cargo shorts and Crocs? Any Rolex. You know what? I think you can wear any watch with whatever attire you like. That's the beautiful.
I'm gonna go gold Daytona on Oysterflex because it's rubber. Fuck it. Goes with the Crocs. Oh, I'm not panicking, Pavel. Don't you worry about that.
No, we're definitely not.
Trust me, there's no. No, see the thing with the waterproof thing. I was thinking first dive watch, not. And it's true that the bubble back was the first waterproof Rolex, probably first waterproof watch, but yeah, Rolex.
Yes.
That was their first pre Oyster kind of.
Yeah. I thought it was Oyster. I thought their first.
Or it is Oyster. Just
they the first oysters. I owned a 1920s one in silver.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? In
Oh,
silver.
wow.
Yeah, silver.
And that
And,
was it that case, the bubble back case that was then pushed out to
It
Panerai
was
as
actually no. It was before the bubble back. Mine was what they called a cushion case.
Yes, I've got a cushion case watch.
And quite amazing piece, and actually quite valuable. I foolishly sold all these things. I sold it to buy a Datejust. Can you believe that? But
oh, it happens.
It was a 16220, 16220. There you go.
Let's have a look.
Still remember.
Let's pull it up, Arch. I'll bring it up.
What I sold it for.
16220.
16220, which is the engine turn steel bezel. It's not the white gold bezel, it's the engine turn steel bezel.
Yes. And what dial did you have? Silver?
Actually, it was a white dial with Romans. White with Romans.
All right, that's the baton. Where's the white with Romans? Oh, yeah. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I want to see the engine turn bezel.
I'll just add it to the stream. There we go.
There you go. That one?
Yep. Steel bezel. It's got a very different texture and feel to a white gold bezel. In fact, I do prefer white gold to this. I got another super chat here. We've got another super chat. Doc BBC $2.
Sorry.
Brand invented first mono pusher and first two pusher. What brand? Question. What brand invented first mono pusher and first two pusher chrono?
Oh.
Far out.
I've actually seen this question. Not question, but the...
Is it a Longines?
You know what?
I could only take a wild guess.
Don't know. I'm going to take a stab in the dark here. Fuck it, Omega. It's probably wrong, but who cares?
No, you never know your luck there.
Never know your luck.
$11. Which was first, Radiomir or Luminar?
I'm going to go the Radiomir.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Tan or Bear to the first stream with Archie?
10, wasn't it?
I think so.
I believe so.
Archie said
sure.
Audemars Piguet, Audemars Piaget, or Audemars Piguet.
I'm going to go... Oh, I'm going to go the Piguet because I'm going to think you fucked it up first and then went the Piaget to fuck it up on purpose.
I think I did it the other way around, but that's okay. Datejust or day date?
Datejust.
And Archie or TGV to the quick wristwatch check?
Oh, TGV. Oh, that's sad. He fucking pinched it.
I know. It is
okay, so we've got correct answer was yes, the Radiomir was first. Yes, Ben was first. Piaget, I fucked that one up. Datejust, yeah. And TGV, well, that's just not nice. Piguet. I like the Piguet.
Piguet, yes. Yes. Those were the days. Those were
so
JJ Leco.
Doc, what's the answers to yours unless I missed it somewhere here? I went Omega. What did you go, Archie?
I said Longines.
Longines?
Yeah,
Omega?
Longines.
Take a shot in the dark there, Mikey.
Yeah.
For the first pusher and double pusher.
Pusher, first mono pusher and first double pusher.
I will take a wild guess and say Patek.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see if we can get the answer. Let's see if we can get the answer now. So please come back and give us the answer so we know where we went.
Otherwise, the questions are good, but how do we know
we did well or badly?
Yeah, could have fucked it up.
100% right. 100% right.
You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Just trying to
Yes,
bring
sir.
something up here. Laura's posted something, and I just want to have a check. Something about
No.
world leaders. I'm assuming watchers of the world leaders or something.
No worries there. Mikey, tell me this, Mikey. You were looking. You got rid of your Pelagos, didn't you? Your Pelagos is
did.
gone.
Yeah.
What's happening? Any other developments in your watch collecting?
Not at the moment.
Probably Breguet.
I think it's Breitling.
Breitling? Okay.
Okay.
Google.
Either that or Breguet.
I'm just thinking Breguet because it was longer. It's been around longer, right?
Yeah.
I turned down a Tudor Black Bay, the new white dial. I turned it down. I just thought I'm playing with a lot of stuff at the moment. I just got to slow down a bit.
This is good, Laura. Yeah. Thank you. Let's have a look at this, Archie.
Yes, sir. Whew.
Laura, you're a champion.
We'll get that full screen up there. Give it a bit more spread.
Yep.
L'Oreal.
Okay, so watches of world leaders. So if you just keep an eye out for Doc's answer, yeah? Oh, here we go. Patel Philippe. Just quickly, we'll get to this one.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $11. Which watch was not in Archie Luxury's top 10 watches in the book Luxury to Last? Breitling Navitimer, Lange 1, Datejust, Cartier Tank, Tag Monaco, Calatrava, or Submarino?
Well, I don't know because I don't have the book, but I'm going to go Lange 1 wasn't in it.
Which was not in. I would say probably the Monaco was not in it.
Very cool.
Monaco. Correct answer. Mikey got it. Well done, Mikey.
I can't even remember what I put there.
Ding, ding.
Wow, I got one right. Woo!
You just posted 3 copies of this shit. You didn't thumb through it?
No.
All right, here we go. World leaders. Just keep an eye out for super chats, please.
Yes, sure.
So, watches of world leaders. Mr. Biden, he's got his 41mm Datejust.
Very nice.
That's actually quite nice. You must admit that is nice.
That's a beautiful piece. On Jubilee. Mr. Biden again, in more of a casual attire with his man on the Viking moon.
That's a 1861, isn't it?
It's not the bracelet hasn't got taper.
Hasn't got the newer bracelet. Yep, fair enough.
We have Mr. Biden again with his
Omega Seamaster
300. But what size is this one? No, this would be the full size, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it looks like
it's
the regular.
It's
regular
one that ends in 50. I think that's the 36mm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think you're right because the larger one had the bracelet with the little small shiny links, right?
Justin Trudeau with his IWC.
Yep.
See, there's one of the IWCs that I actually like quite a bit.
IWC Portuguese.
Emmanuel Macron with his Longines Dochevita. That only cost $600, so this wasn't the piece that he was sporting that day. Let's be honest.
It's very tankish, isn't it?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
The Dochevita is a tank design. And you got Mr. Macron again. What is it? French brand. March.
LAB, yes.
LAB. So it's electronic with quartz movement. Yeah, affordable watch. FP Jaune for
chronometer de blue. He's got a chronometer de blue. Fuck.
Yeah, this guy is heavy hitter, man.
Man, beautiful.
This guy's got some heavy hitter. Well, he's a heavy hitter, isn't he? Patek 5039J. Yeah. No.
That's actually. I don't think that's a 5039 in the picture there. That's a
probably not.
No, that's the wrong picture.
It I have to say, honestly, that looks a little small on his wrist.
Lange.
Wow,
yes.
very nice.
Zelensky.
He's got a Tag Heuer.
Zelensky. He's got Tag Heuer Carrera.
That's not a bad watch, is it?
Skeleton.
That's. I must admit that's kind of a very sporty looking piece, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah, very much
Yeah.
so.
And he's going to need it on the rubber strap if he's out there.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It makes it a bit more durable.
Sultan of Brunei's got a Richard Mille. Yep, fair enough.
And
Fair
is that
enough.
the one? Is that the sapphire case?
Yeah, looks like it is. Yeah,
Yeah. Tourbillon.
Tourbillon with the sapphire
Sapphire
case.
crystal with. There you go. Yeah.
Wow,
Another
man.
one. Same thing again.
Is that another Richard Mille?
Another Richard Mille. Same thing again. What's he got here now? He's 5'7", 40.
White gold, Patek Philippe Nautilus Perpetual Calendar.
Holy crap. What else we got here? So, Prime Minister of Cambodia.
Fuck.
Patek 6002.
Wow.
It's very embellished, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where you kind of can hint at corruption being a little bit.
Just marginally. I'm not going to
Cambodia's
say
had a
anything
lot
because I don't
of-
want to visit. But yeah. And Richard Mille 5703. Tourbillon Sapphire Dragon.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
And again, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime 5175. This guy's
Far out.
fucking out of control. Sell a watch.
Jong-
Feed the people.
He's got a
Kim
Movado.
Jong Un. What's this thing? Movado.
Movado. And he thinks it's probably the cat's meow.
Listen, don't say too much, okay? You don't know if these people are fucking watching or not.
Yeah, he might send somebody.
IWC Portofino. This is for the UN meetings where he tells everyone to go F themselves. I'll do what I like. And what's his name? Xi Jinping.
Yes.
And he has a
Got a
two-tone
Globemaster.
Globemaster. Beautiful.
Does that look
Excellent.
two-tone on his wrist? That looks steel on his wrist, doesn't it?
I don't know. It looks pretty fucking small on his wrist too. I don't think that's a Globemaster. Globemasters are what?
It looks
40,
like a
38?
constellation.
Actually,
look
the old one
at
pretty
the
small.
the
It
9
looks
and
to
3.
me-
Looks like a
It looks to
constellation.
me like the claw-shaped constellation. I'll bring it up what I think it is. Amigo. Let's see if I can find it here. It's the Manhattan constellation.
Yeah.
But an older one, 80s. There's a more modern one. They've flattened out the claws.
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Really hard to tell anything from that pic.
Has
No, you can
Angelic
pick a
bought a new
bit.
van? Did you buy a new van, Angelic? You got a Mercedes Sprinter. What happened? Van life.
It looks like something like this when it wants to load. No, that's the coaxial. Sorry. I know the one.
That's okay.
That's the flat logs.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But it's that one in the 80s, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have a look. It's much smaller. It's a. We'll go back to this one. It looks 36, 35. Like it's a small watch. Talking camper vans in a relaxed format. Well done.
Yes.
But no, Globemaster is beautiful. Two-tone Globemaster. So
Here
this
we've
is
got-
what is it? Emir of
Imar of
Qatar?
Qatar. Yes.
This is what, the platinum?
Fuck, look at that.
Is it platinum, Archie?
Platinum Datejust.
Yeah.
I would expect
White
it to
gold,
be.
I think. I think
White
that's white gold.
Hey,
I think that's
slumming
white
it,
gold.
though.
Either way, beautiful.
Sell enough petrol. Here we go. What's this one? We've got the Calatrava 5524 for the King of Bahrain.
Wow, look at that.
And again, same dude in a mask now with the world timer.
This is a special version.
Beautiful version.
Yeah, I like it.
That's fucking sexy, that
Amazing.
was. King of, what is it, Eswatini, I'm guessing.
Wow.
Never heard of the place, but good on you
This
for being king.
ruby bezel.
Jacob & Co. Beyond Skeleton.
Wow. It kind of goes well with his outfit.
He's got 15 wives. What do you
Grand
think of that?
Baguette Diamond. How the fuck do you tell the time on that thing, man?
Yeah.
It's out of control.
It's like
Mind you,
all
if you were this
complications.
bloke, you've got people to tell you the time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we go. Rolex GMT Master 2 blinged out to shit. So Pepsi bezel, but Pepsi bezel in precious
solid gold,
precious stones here, and iced out to shit.
Oh, I didn't see the ice.
Oh, it's iced.
Factory ice too, not aftermarket.
President of Kenya has the datograph.
Wow, as you'd expect.
Perpetual Tabion. And the Hulk.
Yep.
And the grenade.
Aquanaut. Yep. That's not a grenade. That's just the standard Aquanaut steel. It's still a very nice piece.
Aquanaut.
The grenade's green.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, that's okay. It's okay. President of Congo has got a day date.
Day date.
Solid gold day date.
The president of Darwin also has a day date as well up there. I saw it in person. Rolex Sky Dweller for him as well. Look at that. Rose gold. Then you got president of Gabon.
Where is Gabon? I don't even know where the fuck that is.
No idea.
You?
Nah, no idea. Probably it's cool.
It's over there. It's over there.
You could be a president and stay low key. No one knows where your country is. It's pretty cool. So
Daytona, right?
Yep.
Platinum Daytona, not just a Daytona.
Platona, you call it Platona?
Platona, okay.
And he's the president of where was this guy from? President of
Colombia.
Milgau. That's okay. Milgau. That's a nice
Colombia.
watch. What's wrong with that?
Nice.
Queen Elizabeth.
Povera.
Patek. This is
May she rest in
Patek.
peace.
Yes.
They're all Patek for her, isn't it?
Wow.
She's had a few other brands. No. She had a Jaeger-LeCoultre, didn't she?
That was it. Possibly.
Yeah.
That's it. That was crazy. Thank you, Laura. That was great.
Yeah.
Crazy,
super cool.
Crazy. Patel Philippe, $11. Name the YouTuber that did the following: sold their JLC collection and bought Sin, ran over an Air King he borrowed from a friend, invented the quick wristwatch check, and searched for perfect timepiece.
Okay, let's go through them one at a time here, yeah?
Yes.
So, sold their JLC collection and bought Zin. I have no idea, so I'm relying on you.
Tim Mosso.
All right, Tim Mosso.
Okay.
Ran over an Air King he borrowed from a friend.
Oh, remember that was that guy. What's his name?
Give me a clue and I'll help you. That guy won't cut it. There's a million of them.
No. What's his name?
That's a.
What does he review?
He used to do watch reviews. What's his name?
Is it Bruce Williams? Because it's in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, Bruce Williams. Yep. Invented the quick whisk watch check. That's got to be you. Come on.
Or TGV.
No, that's you. Wristwatch check. This is wristwatch check. TGV. Wristwatch check is you. He's trying to fuck with us now. And search for perfect timepiece.
Oh, that's that guy. You know that guy who's in Hungary. What's his name? I like him too. He's a nice guy.
You know what? We're wrong. Okay, so correct answer. Tim Mosso, we got that. Bruce Williams, we got that.
Yeah.
Wristwatch check was TGV apparently again, but it's Wrist, not wrist.
And Bear Clooney watches.
And Bear. And we wish Bear all the best right now. We love you, Bear.
Wish Bear all the best.
Yes.
And
wish Bear.
It's nice to know that the entire panel fucked it up and didn't pick Bear Clooney. That's great. Fantastic. We've done well. We've done him proud, yeah?
Yes, we have. We have done him proud indeed.
We've done you proud, Bear.
Yeah, that's okay. That is
No, that's
okay.
good. Damn, we love it.
Okay, indeed. It's
So what's on the wrist,
guys,
Archie? I didn't see.
Guys, I'm wearing the Amiga today. I like the Amiga.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Let me bring that up full screen for posterity because we don't get to see you wearing it much. Actually, looks quite good.
Yeah, I
You
like it.
used
I
to
love
be
it.
Man on the fucking
On the
moon.
fucking moon,
Man on the
yeah.
fucking moon.
I know Bear says it's a boring watch, but I don't find that the Man on the Moon is boring at all.
Just quickly,
yes, sir.
for
It's a
old
great
time's
watch.
sake, can you give us a Man on the fucking moon properly?
Man on the fucking moon.
No. I mean, get right across to the camera.
No, come
you.
on,
Come on,
Archie.
one.
Man on the fucking moon. Man on the
He doesn't want to
fucking
do it,
moon.
guys. I tried.
No,
I tried.
no.
Really, I
You can
tried.
only do so much.
Archie,
But,
Archie is evolving. Archie is changing. Archie is. He's become more civilized. Archie has.
Yes.
So, guys, we're going to hook up to JJ's stream. He's actually started his stream, so we're going to hook up to that there. Big Dave, Man on the fucking moon, Calm X version. It's the powder I take there. Yes, thank you.
And just before we go, guys, let's get those likes happening. We're at 57. Let's make it happen, guys. Just before we swap over, give it 1 minute, Archie. Let's see. Come on, Mikey. Full screen. Tell them what to do.
Right.
Get Archie the monster out. Let's go.
Okay, people, it's upvote time. Woohoo! Let's do it. Push that finger, wiggle it, do whatever you need to do. Just push that upvote. Help support Archie. Help get that algorithm pointed in the right direction. It helps everybody. Even if you push down and negative, does the same thing. And when you log on, you should be upvoting at the same time.
There we
And
go.
Super chat. The answer to the quiz before. Archie got it.
There we go. Breitling, first single and first push chrono. Well, I said Longines to start with, but then they said B. Then I said Breitling. So
Okay, you win because you only fucked it up once. I did it twice. Let's just gloss over that. Sorry.
I didn't know that Breitling was like a pioneer as much as such a pioneer in the industry.
They definitely are. They definitely are. Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll be back. I'll be back in 9 hours' time. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you, of course, again tomorrow. So, guys, stay in there, stay tuned, and we will see you very shortly. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks
for
guys.
having me on, Arch.